Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Knights of Last Call. I am your game master, Derek Melinda, and this is the Rise of the Runelords. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody, we got Tim, we got Matt, we got Nick, we got Bob,
and my beard,
and we're beard, yeah. So
Bob's big beard,
also my beard,
Bob's big beard. I'm gonna get a little music going here.
All right.
Set
the mood.
Set the mood. Well, it's got to be, it's got to be free. Well, it has to be through my epidemic thing. So
free mood.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you're just joining us, welcome. We are the Knights of Last Call, a group that predominantly plays Pathfinder 2, and we mostly have been running Rise of the Runelords, a adventure path that was originally created for Pathfinder First Edition, but we have converted it into Pathfinder Second Edition, and we are today on our 30th episode on 22222222.
Hey, congratulations!
Hey, congratulations! So if you are new to this, we play Pathfinder Second Edition, but we play it a little bit differently than most people. You'll see down below in the description, we've got a sort of a bunch of house rules that we use here at the Knights of Last Call, which I'm not going to go over, but they're down in the description below. And if you do have any questions, go ahead and ask our chat. We've got some moderators and producers and members of our Patreon who are always here to support us in there as well. But the big and most important change that we do here is hero points and villain points. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, Ben A tipped $50. Good game tonight. Blood for the Blood God. Well.
Oh
God.
Thank you, Ben. Of course. We'll get to that in just a few short moments, but we got a bunch of stuff happening here, as we can see.
Episode 31 has been postponed.
Indefinitely.
There's a couple of key things here that I really want to stress. So the first thing is, when you tip, you could tip using Super Chat, which is built into YouTube, but we don't prefer that because YouTube takes a gigantic bite out of your donation, your awesome tip. They take about 30% of that. So there is a link below, or you could type !tip, and that will bring up our Stream Elements tip page where we will get close to 100%. Additionally, if you tip, if you don't use Super Chat, if you tip, you'll see that the bar at the bottom, the Wheel of Destiny, is going to fill up towards $100. You can see that Ben already put 50 of it in there. Every time it reaches $100, we are going to get a spin on the Wheel of Destiny. Now, as me, for the Game Master, if you tip towards me, I'm going to be spinning on the Wheel of Pain, which we have recently revised, and it's pretty brutal. However, if you want to, you can also tip towards one of the champions, perhaps Bob Azius, or Nick Escanor, Matt Burrell, or Tim Gwildor, and that will give them a hero point. And this isn't just a Pathfinder 2 hero point, this is a Derek hero point. And they are going to need it to be able to confront all the horrible things that the chat may inflict upon them. The Wheel of Destiny is a bit different. It's a little bit more role-playing focused. It's a lot of community engagement, a lot of community polls. And so it's more of a neutral thing. And all tips, whether they go to the Game Master or whether they go to...
Play.
All right, Steven, tip $50. All right, Bob, I want to see some of that role play. Thank you, Steven. All right, well, we are starting off with a Wheel of Destiny spin.
And Steven wants me to use
Steven's
my
very
pipe.
specific, Bob. He wants you to use the pipe. He's said this like 3 times now.
So once we get into the game, we'll make sure that we deal with this. So the Wheel of Destiny could be good for our heroes. It could be bad for our heroes. One of the most important things is it's just going to change things up. All right. Now, with all that being said, we may have screwed up here, guys. Okay. This is a work in progress, but we are doing it without a wire. Okay. It is entirely possible that the Wheel of Pain, your boy Kyle tipped $10. Shout out to Bob. May the D20 be forever in your favor. All right, so Bob, coming in by the...
All right,
Crit's
Bob.
happening.
Okay.
Someone has the power to save us now.
So, as you can see, the group is pretty low on hero points because last time we played it was kind of a bloodbath.
We had to kill the main boss twice.
Yes.
I mean,
Well,
and that
spoiler
was the
alert.
week the Wheel of Pain was nicer.
Yeah, by the way, your boy Kyle is a brand new patron just this week. So welcome, your boy Kyle. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Knights. Thank you so much for everything. And I think he sent us a boost as well, a server boost.
He might have.
Thank you.
Yeah, so very strong. Thank you very much. What I was saying, okay, last time they fought a severe encounter boss who they started the fight frightened 2. At one point during the fight, no save. And at one point during the fight, they got AoE stun 1. And then at one point during the fight, lava burst up from the ground all around them and burned them. In fact, Bob never moved out of the lava, and he got burned by
terrain, by the way.
Yeah, well, we had to upgrade that. And then
I was stunned 1 when the lava erupted.
You were stunned 1 when the lava erupted. And then they got the 240 hit point regenerating 30 troll chieftain, sea troll chieftain to 9 hit points. And then the Wheel of Pain came up with, of course, the potion of elixir. And he was healed.
That was BS.
He was healed to full, and they had to fight him all over again.
That was rough.
So our last episode was a little long because we had to do it twice.
Yeah, exactly. We did go a little long, and I hope let's avoid that this time. But you guys were very generous, and we very much appreciate that. We had a lot of fun, even if it was a little crazy. And hopefully we've figured out everything, and we're going to get into it. Okay, I apologize. I'm sweating over here. It's a hot one today. It's like 60 degrees.
I got like extra warmth all over me right now, so I'm gonna be sweating.
Well,
too.
I'm all pumped up. I'm hype.
Bob, are you gonna wear that for the entire
No.
session?
No, I can't. It's already like bothering me.
I do like.
Damien.
I saw that. I saw that from Damien too. I see that, Damien. It says. You have fun and all, but tip Tim if you actually want the Knights to live.
This actually is probably true.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, let's get into our game, and I'm going to start with a little bit of a recap for what happened last time, and of course, people at home, I'm not going to be reading the chat as closely because I'm running a game, but Smith, formerly known as the moderator, formerly known as William Brandis, is still in the chat, and there we go. There's a spin on the Wheel of Pain, and he is in our call. So if something is really noted, does that have multiple ones already?
Yeah, you start with one and you got another one and you're well on your way to your next one.
Nice. Oh my God, you guys are just...
it's going to be real painful today.
It is
real painful.
Oh, it's
Kill
been
us
fun.
now.
It is.
You actually have a third one.
Another one?
Yeah, 3 is correct.
All right.
All right.
Now
3
we're
is
all caught up.
Oobly.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough. Wheel painful. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, that's
Nice.
That's fun.
Nice.
That's a good pun. That's a good pun. Thanks, London. Okay, so recap. And then Azius, make sure you mark your hero point as
I
well.
just did. I was waiting for it to log in.
Yeah, you got me. As a reminder, we're still working out some of the screen elements. I'm capturing everybody's. You got 2 Azius. I capture.
Hold on.
Yeah, I capture everybody's hero points. I capture from that, but Atomic Hobo with a $10 tip for Azius.
Nice.
Is that a 3rd hero point for Azius?
I don't.
You got
Yes.
3.
Wow.
We did.
All right.
Thank you,
There
guys.
we go.
We're going to need them with the Wheel of Pain coming up here.
Oh, $10 tip from Atomic Hobo for Escanor.
Thank you.
All coming in from Atomic Hobo.
The Forge is back in business, baby.
Oh, here, Atomic Hobo is spreading out the love with a $10 tip for Burl. And then watch nothing for Gouldor in the ultimate.
just no Gwildor.
All right, and there it is for Gwildor. All right,
Hey, all right.
And of course, remember at the start of our show, baseline tip is $10, and that'll get you can tip anything, but every $10, that is going to be $10 for Frodo. I don't know who Frodo is. Atomic Hobo.
Is that Lucky?
Yeah, we'll say that's for Lucky. We'll give it to Lucky. We'll give it to Lucky. All right. So remember to keep track of those Lucky hero points. So it looks like the chat's coming out, reloading a little bit, which is great. We're going to get to that in a second. Again, thank you everybody for your generosity. But all right, everybody. What I was trying to say is that we are still working on how to get our API. So the hero points may sometimes lag in updating, but sometimes Mr. Smith will remind me. So, all right. So, last time that we played, the knights had made their way up north of Turtleback Ferry, all the way to the Stone Crossing Dam, an ancient Thassilonian construct constructed thousands of years ago, so it seemed, by the ancient Runelord who once ruled over this area, and a treacherous man by the name of Graazul. The dam, it seemed, had been automated controlled for thousands of years, but had recently failed, and the magically driven rains which had flooded behind the dam were threatening to spill free. The knights made their way to the dam, and there they confronted a series of challenges. Ogres from the Kreeg Clan, the same ones who had come down out of their Hook Mountain clan hold to destroy and take over Fort Rannoch, were hard at work trying to sabotage the dam. The knights were able to defeat them and moved into the dam structure to see if they could find out what was keeping the dam from releasing its floodgates and letting go of this dangerous spill water before the dam itself completely gave away, washing out hundreds of towns downriver. So, the knights made their way in and discovered that inside was no mere ogres, but instead a den of trolls by the name of the Skulltakers. The knights fought their way through the trolls' regeneration. The knights fought their way into the center of the dam structure where they fought horrific flesh flinger trolls and bone chewer trolls. But timely walls of fire and ample use of fireballs led the way. Finally, they confronted the trolls' primitive chieftain, more of a figurehead than anything. The creature seemed obsessed with skulls and had piled a great amount of them against a massive stone doorway located at the opposite end of a large chamber filled with a deep pool of water, part of the dam's main sewage or main turbine system. I don't know what you call those. Piping. This was a massive, the pipes. This was a massive scrag, a sea troll, but he had been warped somehow by evil magics, becoming incredibly strong, fiendish, and wielding a powerful adamantine bident, which shone with magical power, also known as a fork spear. The group fought heroically and killed the beast after it had been healed to full, of course. And the dead body of Graazul, the sea troll, floats a couple of feet away in amongst a pile of burnt and acidic debris as the group considers what has occurred. Now, because of their heroic deeds, the group has leveled to 10. And that means everybody has picked up 4 ability boosts, which means their primary ability score is now that big old 20, which is pretty sweet. Amongst other...
It must be one of the 4 must go to your primary ability, or you're just assuming that.
I'm assuming that everybody did that. Yes,
I have, but
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Rivo Grim with a $10 tip for Tim, keeping these boys upright. Thank you, thank you.
Truth.
And as a reminder, as you see in the rules below, the tip costs to get a hero point go up, but after the break they've reset. So if you want to tip now, great. If you want to stay with us and stay tuned for after our break, then those tip values reset. It's kind of a second chance to give everybody another run at it.
Assuming the Wheel of Pain doesn't take us out first.
Assuming the Wheel of Pain doesn't take us. So I'm sure people want to know what class feat did you guys take for your level 10? Why don't we start with you, Bob?
Well, the big one I took, Silencing Strike. Now that's going to allow me to, hopefully stun an opponent, but it's basically at my attack anyway. So I don't see there's almost no reason to ever not Silencing Strike unless I wanted to power attack. And so that was the other ability I took because I have also the Archetype Mauler. And with your rules, I get a couple more dice because of the Vengeful Hatred, or the Vengeful Hatred gets a couple more dice because of the power attack. So it should be awesome. And I should be doing a lot of damage.
All right. Some people in chat are saying that maybe people didn't update their hero points.
Oh, I didn't.
See, I did. That was just our...
Is it supposed to put a number by our... Oh, I see it now. Yeah, mine's updated.
Yeah, no,
I should have 2 now.
Yep. Okay, well, so as part of that, the heroes were able to heal to full because they obviously have infinite healing because this is Pathfinder 2, but they also recovered their stamina as they found that their resolve was greatly strengthened. One of the variants on top of my variants is that as the heroes accomplish mighty deeds, I will award them resolve points for, well, kicking ass and taking names, filling themselves with resolve to keep on pressing on. So whereas the group is still pretty tapped out, they do have enough resolve points that some of the spellcasters may be able to recover some spells. And obviously everybody was able to spend one to get all their stamina back. All right, so you guys take a few moments and consider that. Azius, you picked up Stunning Strike.
Silencing strike,
which
it can stun.
which doesn't stun. Wait, which doesn't silence, it stuns, right?
I mean, it's basically popping them in the mouth with the quick.
But to be clear,
I was thinking when he said it, I was like,
but to be clear, the baseline effect is stun 1.
Yes,
So,
for a failure.
Silence.
Okay, so it is not silencing strike. It should
Right.
100. It should be called stunning strike, but maybe that was
Fair
that name
enough.
was already taken. No, that's not your fault. That's Paizo's fault.
Look, it says his speech is raspy and it's hard to understand him. So he must succeed on a DC 11 flat check to use linguistic actions. So that is the part of the silencing.
Which is funny because as we
happening.
discussed, silencing doesn't actually prevent you from casting or doing anything, so it's fine.
And verbal casting component.
There you go. What did you take for your free archetype feat?
That was my power attack from the
power
Mauler
attack.
dedication.
Gotcha.
But which lets me add 2 extra die because I'm at level 10 now. And then with Vengeful Hatred, I get the bonus for the number of die that I'm rolling.
Good description, Bob.
Sorry.
All right, Nick, what did Escanor pick up?
All right, so I took for my class feat Shield of Reckoning, which allows me to basically trigger for both my shield block reaction and my champion's reaction at the same time.
Nice.
So I'm able to double block basically, and then also strike back against the aggressor.
Great. And what'd you pick up for your class feat? Or I'm sorry, your free archetype.
My free
feat.
archetype was more cleric dedication, so that I actually have a couple spells now where I can I have heal and I have spirit link.
Nice. Spirit Link's a nice one. Gwildor, what did you get, Tim?
Yeah, so for my 10th level feat, I took Scroll Savant. Lets me make a scroll that is 2 levels lower than my maximum spell level, 2 per day. That's just so I could, stop memorizing things like haste and just put those in a scroll. And then for my free archetype feat, I took Double Shot from the Archer. That's the last level I'll be an Archer, because next level I'll become an expert in bows. And then assuming I survive to 12, I'll become an Eldritch Archer.
All right. Sounds good. That's right. It's been a long haul to try to get to become an Eldritch in this game. And last, not least, Burlington, what class feat did you pick up?
I took Quicken Casting. So as long as the next spell that I cast is 2 levels lower than the highest I can have, so a 3rd level spell or lower, it reduces the number of actions by 1. Minimum, of course, of still requiring 1. And then I took Beastmaster Bond as my archetype feat, so I can communicate telepathically with Lucky up to 100 feet.
Oh, so now you can actually finally
nice.
talk to him for the first time.
Yeah.
We got a super chat from David. David super chatting $5. Thanks, Dave.
Very nice.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
$4.99.
Yeah, $4.99. Yeah, let's get it right. All right. Well, that is everybody leveled up to 10. So let's get into it. All right, guys. So the knights have finished beating Graazul. You've taken a few moments to lick your wounds as you stand now deep within the ancient Thassilonian dam. Despite its magical construction made thousands of years ago under the might of one of the greatest magical empires ever made, you can hear the stone groaning against the weight of the water that is even now threatening to overtop the dam. You can hear the pipes and the tubing throughout the dam shuddering with force as the waves and the wind that are continuing to sweep down magically from Hook Mountain into the region punish the dam structure, threatening to overtop it and crack it at any minute. What would you guys like to do?
I'm taking that bident.
Loot the body.
I'm taking that bident. It's coming with me.
All right, Nick. Well, you should be able to click that.
While Nick's looting the body.
And then how do I take that over? Just like drag it over to me?
Yeah, you should just be able to drag it over you. So as you look, Graazul is grasping no troll weapon. No, this is an ancient weapon. It is made of adamantine, one of the rarest and most durable metals known to exist. The handle is not smooth, but rather 7-sided. So what is that? A septagon?
Septahedron?
Septagon?
Yeah.
So it's roughly round, but it's actually like a 7-sided regular polygon, and it stretches forward and ends in 2 pointed adamantine tines.
So I'd like you guys to melt it and replace my bones with it, please. Because I think that's a solid.
You have a good healing factor?
No. It'll just be constant scars all over. No worries.
The weapon thrums with magical powers, but you do not know exactly what it does, Nick, as it needs to be identified.
Okay.
Look at me. I'm drinking the beer of the week.
Oh, thanks.
Derek. Can I spend a few moments with it and identify it?
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm trying to play Pathfinder 2. Bob is already trying to get drunk. No surprise there. I mean, it wouldn't be Pathfinder.
How else do you think you got up to full health?
I mean, it wouldn't be Pathfinder 2 if somebody wasn't getting shit-faced. All right. Bob, why don't you talk to the beer of week? I think this is a repeat.
Well, this is a repeat from two episodes ago from one of our patrons. This is from Texas, Oklahoma area, but it's the Blood and Honey Revolver Brewing. It's actually pretty tasty. Again, we had it about 2, so it was really good, but it wasn't a little 6-pack he sent over, so it was a little bit bigger. But the beer of the week is pretty good, and then we'll have something new and fresh for you guys next week.
That's right. So again, we want to thank Vlax for sending us in that beer. He sent us enough that we were able to have 2 doses of it. And it just didn't seem right to not drink it all. So appreciate that. And of course, if you are interested, get in touch with us on our Discord, on our Patreon, and we'll happily accept any amount of beer that you wish to send us. All right. So let's get into it. Back to it, I should say. Tim, what were you saying?
I was saying, I'll try to make a Arcana check if that's what it is to identify the bident for Escanor.
It is an Arcana check.
All right. I will make that roll. Here you go, buddy. Let's see if I can tell you what it does. 28.
All right. You are a master of Arcana.
Of course.
Yes.
But this is not a particularly rare or unusual magical enchantment, and so it is not extremely difficult. In fact, the DC is 27.
All right.
Vin tipped $10 for Tim and Matt. Please tell Derek it's called a blank. I don't know. I gotta.
The heptagon that someone else had talked about.
Yeah, let me get my.
Yeah, where do you see the tip messages?
It will pop up in the YouTube chat.
It's please tell Derek it's called a heptagon. Damn it!
Oh, the actual verbiage will not pop up for us, Matt.
Oh, bummer.
All right, Tim. So that is successful, and you are able to identify the bident.
All right.
It has 2 sharp ends.
I lecture Escanor about what this thing does.
You point the pointy end.
Yes, I show him the pointy end.
This is the hurting
I
side.
stick it into Graazul and I say, "This is how it works."
Do this.
Stick.
Geez, more love for Gwildor. Gwildor, you better save us today.
I'm gonna do my best. That's for sure.
All right, I have changed this from being to identify, so now you can re-equip it. All right, so this is the. I wish I could link this to chat. I wish I can't. I can't.
Oh, it just disappeared on me.
What's that?
It just disappeared on me. It changed it for a second, then it went back to what it was before.
Oh, did it?
There it
Okay,
goes.
there it goes. Okay. All right, Gwildor, another hero point. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Dwarves rule.
All right, so this, Escanor, is the Storval Bident. This spear-like weapon has a long shaft, and like a spear, it could be wielded with one hand or thrown. This weapon, now the reason, Tim, that this weapon required so much investigation is not only is this weapon a +2 potency item, this item bears a greater striking rune.
Oh damn! Son.
So it deals 2 bonus damage die when you attack with it, not just 1. So that is
Equip.
What
That's
flaming
pretty
sword?
good.
I like that it
Yeah,
says. I like that it says, or it can be thrown. Like, what weapon can't be thrown? I can throw any weapon I want.
Any
Lots of weapons.
lots of weapons that don't have the throne trait.
No,
like,
trust
I
me.
would
I can
love
throw
to
it.
see- I would love to see Azius try to hurl his
I
massive.
gotta build up some
ball.
momentum, and I could do some stuff.
Yeah, you can throw it.
All right, enough talk.
All right.
Thank you, everybody who's been tipping. We really appreciate it. All right, so Burl loots the mighty trident from the
Burl.
body. I'm sorry,
That's
Can I
Escanor.
even lift it?
Escanor
What's
loots.
the required strength to lift it?
It's probably like 2 bulk, so I don't know. Probably not too bad. So Escanor, you loot the mighty trident, and Gwildor examines it and determines that it is born of potent enchantments. But Gwildor also, too, you notice that the runes that are used are of an ancient dialect. This bident is likely from ancient Thassilon itself,
Oh, wow.
made during the age of the Runelords. Now,
How did this guy get it?
well, this is an ancient
Probably Laquisha.
Quisha.
Or
LaQuisha.
no, what was it? What was it? No,
What?
no. The Lamia.
Lucretia.
Lucretia. Sorry. I was close. I
Well,
apologize.
Laquisha is my maiden name.
Well, remember, Escanor, that the trolls who lived here attacked and killed the ogres of the Kreeg Clan. Who
That is true.
Lucretia was like, no, these trolls were very much independent. But you
Okay.
are in an ancient structure of ancient Thassilon that has been here for thousands of years. And who knows what the ancient or the mighty troll found in the deep darks of the Storval Deep. I mean, after all, it did hide and conceal the Black Maga for many, many years. So at the time, Tim, Gwildor estimates that an item such as this was probably fairly commonplace because the power level of the magic was so much higher. But now, this is a mighty level 12 item.
Damn. That's good. That's nice.
That is very nice.
All right.
All
What
right.
would be nicer though is finding out how to save this dam from exploding.
Oh, wow.
yes.
Gee, thanks, Tim.
Let's search around the room here.
Okay.
Yeah, can I use like a crafting or arcana to try and figure out where like the source is, or like our perception where it's being destroyed from?
Yeah, absolutely. Make an arcana check, Tim,
right.
as Gwildor sort of attunes himself to the arcane field that surrounds this place. Great roll.
Hey, there we go.
That master level, that int +5, that ring of wizardry bonus, all combining for a massive, massive bonus.
My man knows the arcane. What can I say?
And Gwildor, you do so well with this that you are actually able to sort of sense 2 different magical fields. And yet you also detect that they seem to be connected in some way. So the first thing that you notice is that off to your right, you can see that you can feel that there is a strong aura of transmutation and alteration magic. You feel like that the magical edifice that controls the dam is located to the right.
Okay.
Maybe some sort of control structure. The magic suggests something that would, move objects, change things, right? That's the kind of magical power.
Yeah,
but it is a very powerful magical thing. But it seems like the power level is very, very low. But you notice threads of magical connection. It almost seemed to be tracing through like ley lines that sort of interlock through the rock of this place. And they all interconnect down south.
Behind the skulls.
Behind the massive stone doors, which have the hundreds and hundreds of skulls piled in front of them. And actually, Tim, as you look, if you had to guess better, these are sort of evocation energies. Something is drawing energy from that side of the doorway. In fact, you can see that there are 2 streamers of energy flowing from the south to the east. Now, one of these streams is barely visible. In fact, it's flickering. It's so faint. And the other one is empty. There's no energy flowing through it at all.
Uh-oh. All right. So
To the south?
Yeah, so does that mean we need to go to the south, or do we need to go to the faintly flickering one? Like, is it being destroyed at the source
Tell me,
or at
Tim.
the?
You're not.
Gwildor.
Well, Gwildor, you theorize that the controls to this place might be to the east,
Mhm.
but whatever maybe is empowering that magic is to
Yeah.
the south.
So we gotta
Alright.
go to the south then, huh?
So yeah, the south is to ultimately save it. The question is like, do we have time to run to the east and open the, switch the thing before it gets destroyed?
But you want to like manually override it instead of making it through its magical properties control itself.
Well, because if they manage to destroy this thing before we kill them or something, if that's part of the encounter, then the whole city dies.
We can go investigate it then. If that's the case, we go there, see if we can even do that.
Quick shout out from GM Scott with tip $10. Still on vacation, so he can't stay for the rest of the stream, but I'll channel a bit of relaxation to Gwildor. Spell and bow for the win.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I think we just go.
Oh
let's
shit!
And
The chat
Go
wants us to
south.
go south.
and investigate.
All right, south it is then.
All right, and Gwildor with another hero point. So,
All right.
all right. So you guys want to move south then?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you guys begin moving to the south.
Do you want to unpause the game? So
I do
can
not.
move? Oh, then we can't move.
Correct. I will move you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So one of my personal pet peeves is when people start playing Clue, the board game, in Foundry.
That's a great game.
It wasn't Professor Plum in the observatory with the lead pipe.
It was not.
Okay, well, I'm all out of ideas, guys. I don't know what to do.
I gotta take this thing off.
You're getting too hot, aren't you? Okay.
Oh, it only lasted 32 minutes. Dang.
Oh, so
F's
hot
in the
there.
chat for the hat and beard.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, Bob, is there any way? Where did you get that? How could
My
how
sister
could,
made it.
Okay.
She crocheted herself.
Does she take orders from strangers on the internet?
I mean, it depends how strange, I guess, but she definitely would, I'm sure.
All right. So before you are the same type, two massive stone, magically reinforced stone doors, each carved with the images of the Psi-Hedron rune going from the top to the bottom. However, piled in front of this is a massive, massive pile of skulls. Some of them old and bleached and basically fleshless. Some of them more recent and still a little bit sticky.
Well, Lucky has
Ew.
a burrow speed, so I'll have him just like dig through all the skulls to get through.
All right.
Can he open the door then too? That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So
So
at least clear the path.
yeah. So
Okay.
So Lucky's
I
in
like
his yeah, I like it too. So Lucky's in his element, and he quickly chucks through the skull and makes short work of it as he sort of burrows away the skulls. Flinging up. Some of the skulls are very old. They like crumble into powder underneath his touch, and then it's sort of like the skulls are sort of being cleared away and everything like that. Escanor,
Yes.
you suddenly have like a flash for a moment. You kind of close your eyes.
It's a stroke.
Like in Lord of the Rings, like when like someone like is about to touch the ring and they see like that flash of the eye of Sauron real quick.
Yep.
You suddenly have like a flash of an image of like some sort of evil presence for just a half a second, not even, as sort of like as the doorway is cleared.
Do I sense it kind of like coming from the door, or just a vision in general?
Escanor, make a religion check. Looking for all right, great.
Nice.
Looking for a 27.
32.
Escanor, you feel the presence of extraplanar evil, fiend,
Son of a gun.
from the other side of the door.
Not
but it
from
is
the other side of the door.
no from the other side of the door, not from the door.
Okay.
I was looking at a spell to take for 5th level that returns creatures to the original plane. And I'm like, well, that's never happened.
Banishment.
Yeah.
Yeah, banishment.
I didn't take it because it has the incapacitate trait, and I figured if there's a devil, it's gonna be a boss. So I'm
All
gonna
right,
need to
newsflash. Next time we roll Wheel of Pain, I'm going to summon like 6 lesser devils.
Uh,
I'm gonna lay on hands them all.
All right, so think we'll see what happens. This could be completely ridiculous because
Oh no.
Well, wait a second. Before
No.
we go down,
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna spend some resolve to get back some spells.
Okay. All right.
So just give me a moment here.
Guys, brace yourselves. I sense terrible evil from beyond the plains, beyond these doors.
So what we are going to do is we are going to spin the wheel, I think,
Which wheel?
of destiny. But
Okay.
before we do that, let me see
Spin
if
the
I
wheel of pain twice.
Yeah, I was
What?
like, which one is it going to be?
We got so many wheels, man.
So many clocks.
Wheels have fallen off.
All right. So I'm going to update the goal to 200. So God help us. Mr. Smith, will you please spin the wheel of destiny?
I have a question after that, Derek. It sounds so tranquil.
All right. As you stand at the precipice of this potentially evil and demonic force, there is an inspiring moment. The GM must choose a knight, and that knight must give their allies a rousing speech. The chat will then vote. On a success, the party will start the next battle with heroism. On a failure, the party will start the next battle with frightened too. All right. I will choose Burl.
Ooh.
Come on, Burrow.
Come on, buddy.
All right, knights. We have fought many enemies before, most of which have wanted to take our heads. They've taken our skulls. They've taken they've tried to take everything, but it hasn't stopped us yet. When we open these doors and we flee into the next room and fight whatever evil comes behind, we know that they will again not be able to take our skulls. Our skulls will remain intact. We shall not die tonight, and hopefully not for a long time here out.
Yeah!
Now, as a reminder, this is not the Wheel of Pain. This just gets triggered every time we get $100 worth of donations. So I'm going to leave that up as we sort of go into the next phase. All right. So what would you guys like to do? So Escanor tells you that he feels a strong presence, and as Escanor, he's like, I felt a presence I haven't felt since. And you realize that it is that same sort of demonic energy, that same sort of fiendish energy, like when you fought the Black Maga. But Escanor, this is more pure. This is more diabolical. You're convinced that whatever's beyond here is not of this world, not of this pain.
So may I ask a quick question, Derek?
Yes, please.
So when we leveled up, my capacity of 5th level spells goes from 3 to 4.
Yes.
I had 1 available spell, and I used Resolve to have 3.
Yes.
So I have 3 out of 4, or do I have 4 out of 4?
You should have 4 of you. You get that
All
slot.
right.
So same with you, Tim. If you got that new slot, you can take that. Yeah.
Oh, we cast some spells, boys.
okay.
I hope you
well
cast
then-
some Searing Light in a minute.
So I do have a question then. Do I get my spells now leveling up because I have heal as well? So
Oh,
do
yeah,
I get to have
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
if
it's
your capacity increased, you get the capacity and
Look,
the.
I'm feeling more
thing.
confident about going in the store.
okay.
not with the wheel of pain, man. Now, Burrow's speech was very inspiring. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, I like
but
my
we don't
head.
know what the wheel of pain is going to give us.
Wait, did we get a verdict on the
It's
vote?
voted.
Oh no,
it's still being
it's still
voted.
going up. I'm
still
not
going
going to do it until there's a combat. So
Okay.
Okay. Well, again, I don't see why we would not proceed through the door.
All right. So then
I'm certainly not opening it.
I will raise my shield and then I'll go up to the door.
Okay.
Get ready to open it.
okay. All right.
And then do we all want to fall in line like normal?
Well, let me just take a quick gander at the door to make sure there's no traps.
All right, Azius, you move forward and do just that, and is
Can I roll perception?
you will make a perception check? Yes.
Yep.
Azius, you the stone doors are unlocked and untrapped. It seems that whatever is beyond did not need the protection of.
It sounds like it's almost inviting us in.
All right. So, guys, I've unpaused the game, so you can go ahead and move your tokens into whatever position you would be when Escanor is going to throw open those doors. Escanor, obviously, you need to be near the door.
I'm right there.
Okay.
But lucky in the back again.
It's three lightning bolt wands. That's what it is.
Oh my gosh! Make sure we get into lightning bolt formation.
That's right.
Lightning bolt formation.
That's their favorite.
Everybody, cockroaches, scatter.
I'm gonna use my staff of abjuration to cast resist energy electricity on myself.
All right, Tim.
Guys,
Well played,
suppose
sir. Well played.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So our poll has ended, and it looks like heroism won overwhelmingly. So,
Good job, Burl.
Yeah,
All right, good job.
Very inspiring.
so 72% said was Burl inspiring? Heroism. So we will next time there's a battle start, we'll do that. But all right, Escanor, you prepare to throw open the door.
you guys all ready for this?
Slam it.
I guess we're ready now.
real
All right.
quick, I'm going to cast bark skin on myself.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And the door opens into a narrow chamber, the end of which.
Oh shit! What is that?
Whoop.
I seen it. You
Yeah.
can't hide it now.
Yes, can't hide it now. That's okay. Sorry.
Spoiler alert.
Trying to make room on my massive desktop for even more massive books. All right. So, damn it. All right. Hold on a sec. Loading, please wait. Sorry.
One moment, please.
Where's your fun like music you could have put on while we were loading?
Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Your call is very important to us. A representative will be with you shortly.
All right. Sorry about this.
Please wait while your party TPK loads.
No, I hit F. I accidentally hit F5 on my laptop or my computer, and so it logged me out of Foundry. So,
And suddenly the boss dies.
Good shortcut.
all right.
Quick, guys, kill it while it's not moving or responding.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
Derek doesn't have the game pause, so we can just run up there and hit this thing
Get
over
him!
and over.
Get him!
Yeah.
Ambush!
All
Roll
right.
for combat.
Okay, sorry about this. So, the narrow chamber in front of you ends in two curved alcoves, one to the east, one to the west. Each alcove is enclosed by a dull iron portcullis. A winch next to each leads to a chain which apparently can raise or lower the gate. The gate itself is barbed and doesn't seem particularly locked other than the winch. But beyond the gate, there is a circle of runes glowing with a faint orange-green light on the floor. To the west, the runes still glow, but in the center of the circle merely stands a pile of crimson ash. What's up?
Maybe he left.
But to the east appears to be some form of massive hulking devil.
Is it devil?
Oh,
Oh, damn.
shoot.
Ay, ay, ay.
However, as you look at the creature, it turns towards you and sort of seems to try to heave itself up, but then you notice that the creature is weak and its skin almost seems to be falling off of its bones. This creature is very, very, very destroyed. Almost looks like it's been drained of all of its life.
Oh, well, that should be easy then, wouldn't it?
Don't count your chicken.
I don't know. It looks like something's holding it
Well,
down.
Okay, so Gwildor, the energy that you saw, which way was it flowing? Towards this room or
No.
away from this room?
From this room.
Yeah,
so
from
it's
this
flowing
room.
out of this chamber that he is now destroying, and the other one's already destroyed.
Okay.
But
Well, I imagine
I would
something's
guess
going to
that
appear from that side. From,
Well, this thing
from
could be
the west.
powering something, and it's
Well,
prob-
that's
it's using its power to do something.
what I was
So-
wondering if this is
All
this
right.
is something that this was built. This whole area was built in ancient times, right? So this is either the source of power to maintain the dam itself and how it operates, or this is the source of power that somebody is utilizing to stop it from operating.
Yeah.
All right, what would you guys like to do?
I think we have to stop this thing. I think
Well,
it's
I think-
powering something.
We don't know which way it is, though, so I think we might have to go back up to that east door and see what
The
What is it?
creature suddenly lifts up its deviled head. For so long, are you here to free me?
Yeah. Yeah, we're here to help, bud.
So long have I been here. So long have I waited. Please, free me. Release me.
Release me.
Oh, I forgot.
I just don't know.
I'll make a diplomacy check.
Well, that's why I think we need to go back up to that east room and see what.
No, please, release me.
Calm down.
He seems
Definitely
to
need to go hit the controls.
he seems to like
right
get
now.
He seems to kind of like get uppity, and then he like moves against like the circle of binding runes around him, and then they flare into light, and he kind of like crumples back down to the ground, defeated. He's almost wheezing for a few moments, and he's like,
so he's contained.
yeah. So Nick, make a religion check, please.
Yeah, I think Nick's right, though. We should go investigate the other area.
Religion
It sounds
check
he's
coming
trapped.
up. That's probably not going to help.
Well, Nick, with that
I can
low
make a
roll,
religion check as well.
you do
Yeah,
not
that-
know what this creature is.
Guys, I don't know what this thing is.
But-
Well, I know how they've been powering the dam
All right,
all
all
this
right.
time.
Well, all right. I know we're on microphones, but don't interrupt me and please let me talk. All right. You don't seem to know what this creature is, but with that kind of roll good enough, you know that this is no lesser creature. And Burlington, with a nat 20 on a religion check,
Nice.
Burl, you do know this creature. Trained as you are in the perhaps in the manners of the outer planes, this is a pit fiend, the greatest of all devils. This is a level 19 devil.
Oh,
19.
Jeez.
Level 19.
Well, meta wise, I don't think this seems what we fought right now.
But Burl, you see two things about this. Number one, this creature is bound in a summoning circle, the likes of which you have never seen. This is an incredibly masterful summoning circle. Easily probably the most powerful and potent you've ever seen. Certainly it would need to be in order to hold a creature of such power. In fact, it's the exact duplicate of the one on the other side. The second is that this creature has been drained of almost all of its life essence. This creature has almost nothing left. Remember, demons and devils don't really have like blood and energy the way we do, but whatever its sort of magical essence is, it has been essentially withered away to almost nothing.
And eventually it's going to look like that other pile of crimson dust on the other side.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think Nick's on the right track here. Let's
go back up
it
to the
seems that
east
it's copacetic, so let's track back and see if we can find out more about the dungeon.
Is that what you think too, Gwildor? Because
yeah, we need to go save the
No,
people
stop
before-
your debating. Release me. Pitiful more.
What would releasing you do other than the obvious?
You will have the eternal gratitude of a Voxiel Crimson Destroyer.
With it being a level 19 though, even if we wanted to release it, there's probably no way that we can disrupt a summoning circle of that magnitude that can hold something that back. So
I don't know what's holding it in.
it's a summoning circle.
Well, is it just the gate?
The creature collapses down to its knees and sort of
Oh my gosh.
like starts wheezing and breathing as if like just like having all that energy to speak with you took almost everything out of it.
All right, I say we go to the other room.
We're gonna discuss this real quick, and then we're just gonna dip out. Real fast.
BRB.
You
Killer
treacherous,
walks over and opens the door.
you treacherous mortals! No.
I'm playing with no pit fiends today.
All right. You guys ignore the pleas of the greater evil. It's sort of a weird spot, right? Like, it's on one hand, it's the greater evil. On the other hand, it's, it is what it is.
Look, we're coming back. Just
Yeah,
hang out, buddy.
I just got to save the villagers first,
All
Yeah,
right.
we'll release you in a bit.
All right, fair enough. All right, so you guys make your way over to the other door. Now, this is a more regular door, and Gwildor opened it up. Okay, great.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Gwildor, I'm going to go ahead and just open both of these, and I'll just kind of move the party in as you sort of take a look. Oh, I closed the door on accident. Sorry about that. You see before you move the pit fiend on you. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, you see before you a got to get lucky. He's so big.
I wanted to take the one that makes him the next size up, whatever. Gargantuan 3x3.
All right, Escanor moves into the room, his shield raised as the champion of Iomade scans the room back and forward while Asius keeps his eyes peeled. Gwildor, you begin looking for clues and taking a look around the room, seeing if you can see any sign. And the first thing that you notice is that there is a pool of water that rests on the western side of this chamber, with a set of steps leading down into it. Opposite the steps is an alcove, upon which a fantastically detailed model of the Skull Crossing Dam is built. The 5 massive stone skulls, which sort of or ordinarily are like each 100 feet tall on the real dam, are each perfectly carved stone skulls that you actually think might be real skulls in this stone sort of diorama of the dam. The bone polished to a gleaming sheen. Now you can see that there seems to be some sort of panel or something atop the device. But as you begin moving into the room, scuttling down from the ceiling,
Oh boy.
Here it comes.
We never look up.
No one ever looks up. You see, scuttling down from the ceiling, a massive constructed creature. This scorpion-like creature is made up of hundreds of chitinous plates, but it is covered in different skulls, including a massive stinger, which ends in its own massive skull. The creature scuttles down and speaks in a strange, pulling up the artwork to show you guys here and zoom in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
The creature seems to be made up, instead of plates, it's like made up of skulls. And it says in a very strange robotic voice, "Scan negative, Aslanti, genome not detected, intruders, defend the dam." And the creature launches into an attack.
Oh, sounds like a construct.
All right. Everybody activate your combat state and roll your initiative. All right. As this creature comes charging down.
I privately rolled a die. I didn't.
I was gonna say, why don't I show up in the encounter tracker?
Because you did not turn on your combat state.
The hell is that?
All right. Well, Gwildor and Asius did. So well done, gentlemen.
We never had to do it before, so this is
I know
news
this
to
is
me.
yeah, this is something I haven't done before.
All right,
What
so
do I do?
Usually just roll for initiative with these underneath the attributes.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Pull
come
down.
up with it.
Or initiative perception is what I did.
So how do I?
All right.
Don't forget, we should all have heroism from the.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic
Does that
speech.
start at the time
It
we
starts
got
at
in?
it starts the battle, beginning of the fight, as you are buoyed
okay.
by Burl's good words. Can you guys look up heroism? Do I have to look it up?
No, you could do it in your sheet if you want on the conditions tab.
It's not a status.
But you can do it on
No, it's fine. I can put it onto you guys very easily because
okay.
Okay.
there we go. I guess I'll give it to Lucky too.
Lucky was
all
really
right.
inspired.
So-
We have that connection now. 100 feet. He
Hey,
understands.
did give
He
the
understands
speech, you
it,
know?
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. So heroism floods through you, and you are, buoyed by this, sudden, flood of emotions, and you're ready to, you're ready to kick ass and take names. But this creature here is no easy creature to take out. So, all right. So everybody got their
So,
initiative. So we're
I
gonna
re-rolled
begin.
my initiative. Is there something I should do to put me in combat?
No,
mode?
you're already in order.
You're in combat mode.
Okay.
You were
Just 'cause
making
yours was yours was
Did
Yeah.
you
secret,
select
but-
your token when you rolled initiative?
I did.
what you did. I think is made a perception check, Matt. You did not roll initiative. So
Well, goodness gracious. All right.
Yes.
there's a difference in the game. So
No, it's the same
We
thing.
still rolled the same, so nice job.
all right, Burl, you are going for first as this creature sort of descends down upon you and begins kind of chittering. Now, as the start of your turn, this creature has an aura, and you are within 30 feet of it. So you are affected by its dread visage. All right,
I also have battle cry on it, so I'm going to try to demoralize it.
All right, go for it.
Where did it? There it goes.
I will save you time, Nick.
I'm clicking it.
No, I was going to
that
save you time, Nick, and tell you that it is immune to it. You don't need to roll.
Hey guys, I found something. It's immune to demoralizing. So just as an FYI.
It is immune specifically to the.
Drop the artwork
Toll.
off the main screen.
Thank you. All right.
That was dying.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Sorry. Yes. Once we get into like real game modes, I never pay attention to my my watcher, so I apologize to that. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we rolled really bad with him.
Ooh, good.
Wow, he rolled horribly. All right.
That's lucky.
It is lucky.
Or is this lucky?
All right. So Burl, you get to go first.
Do I know if it is a fiend or undead?
You know nothing about it.
You can make a
Recall
check.
knowledge.
Yeah. Can I make a recall knowledge or yeah?
You sure can. Which skill would you like to use?
Intimidation, religion.
Sure, go for it.
Occultism? Okay.
Your choice. Depending on what you pick, that will make it either an impossible task or very difficult.
Use religion.
All right. Well, you rolled so high that that
You remembered that.
this creature does have some occultic elements to it, and so you are sort of aware of some of this creature's abilities, and you kind of remember that this creature is a construct, not any of the things that you thought it was, but more importantly, it is very, very, very powerful. And I never remember how Foundry works, so this is my fault. I apologize. Okay, there we go. All right. You should be able to hover over the creature now, and you will see what it is. This is the Skull Ripper, a construct of ancient Thassilon, designed to defend.
Physical 10.
Old 15.
Mhm.
Designed to defend the ancient and sacred places of Thassilon against intruders.
Now it is immune against healing, so that means it can't get any more health points, right?
That is kind of true.
I'm just asking because I mean
It might
that's
come up.
I like how Nick is worried about like the 1 in 50 chance of rolling that again when there is like
because it really fucked us over.
When
It was
there-
very
last
scary.
time, so-
when there is way worse. All right, well, it is your turn, Burl.
All right. Let's see here. I think I'm going to. If I hit him with just the. Oh, he's immune to cold. Is that right? Oh,
Yes,
resistance
immune to cold and physical.
Wait, he's not immune to
It's
frightened.
not immune to cold.
Bob,
yet.
Bob,
He's
Bob,
resistant.
Bob, you were wrong on both of those, so that's great.
No, sorry, resistance to cold, resistance to physical. Sorry,
Yeah, not immune. Very different.
sorry.
Is he immune to fear? Can he be afraid?
I was gonna say he doesn't show him immune to it.
It's because I forgot to put it in there, but he is immune to he is immune to mental
Oh
effects.
boy.
This is a robot.
It's a
They
robot.
have emotions.
It's a
Yeah.
skull robot. Makes sense. Okay,
A skull scorpion robot.
Skull
Skullbot.
scorpion robot. Yep.
legit.
All right. I'm gonna maybe do. Yeah, let's do lightning bolt.
All right, Burl,
There you go.
do it.
I might.
Don't
I
hit
mean,
me.
you're gonna hit every single member of your party,
All
but
right.
you know
We're in the
that's-
lightning bolt
Can you
formation.
move first? Yeah.
I guess I
Move
cast
first.
electricity resistance on
I'm
myself.
gonna go first here.
all right.
Um,
That's a better spot. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So reflex saving throw.
All right. Roll your damage for your lightning bolt, please.
Oh,
All right,
that
here comes
one.
my roll. I got a 31, so I succeeded by 2.
Wow.
Ah!
All right. So he is going to take half damage.
And then free action, or I don't know if free action is the right term, but I'm going to move Lucky to shield me.
Okay, Lucky moves up in front of you. All right, you're good.
Nice.
Now remember, guys, I don't want to have to do this, so please, at the end of your turn, remember to end your turn. Thank you.
Which, if you don't remember, you have to go to the fist,
Yes.
upper right-hand corner, and then hit.
All right.
Or you can pop that out.
Gwildor
Yes.
is going to cast True Strike on himself.
Okay, Gwildor gains the magic of divination and sees all possible futures, Doctor Strange style.
And then we're going to use a Horizon Thunder Sphere
Okay.
at 2 actions. So let's hear it up.
All right. You're
I'm
trying.
supposed to roll that with Fortune.
Okay, well,
I hit shift that time for the first time ever. So here's my second roll.
got it. Hey, well, the 32,
All right.
the 32 misses. The creature is hit by your 36, though. So the Horizon Thunder Sphere crashes into the creature, and it's struck. So roll your damage.
And you know we're spending a hero point to make that a crit.
All
yeah.
right.
So-
Driven by power. The wizard channels a massive critical hit. Is that the double?
No, you have to take the double. They didn't
Okay.
give me the roll crit damage option.
Gotcha. And the Skull Ripper takes 50 points of damage as
Very
the
nice.
dwarf crackles him with another blast of electricity. All right, that is the end of Gwildor's turn.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Azius.
All right. I don't care what it's made of. My hammer will destroy it just like all the rest.
All right.
All right.
So rage,
Of course.
Yes.
which is always typical. And then I'm going to move and hit it with my silencing strike. Once I figure out why my rage isn't showing up. I don't know why it is not where I put it last time. Hold on a second.
Your rage ran away.
It's it's always up in my actions.
Oh,
and
it's
stuff.
not in
There
your
it is.
thing. It's not in your thing. It's done. You lost
Oh
it.
nope.
You lost it.
Gone.
Sorry.
You forgot how to rage. You are. a
Rah!
pacifist.
Oh, let's see. This thing's probably gonna freaking hit me, but
All right, Azius, as you enter within 15 feet of the creature, its massive
15.
massive stinger lashes out and strikes at you.
Yes.
Whoa, which is
that is a hit.
Oh.
That is a critical hit.
all right. A
Ooh,
38 is a
yikes.
critical hit as the stinger lances into you and deals 64 points of damage.
Oh my goodness.
As the stinger rips into you, the Skull
here
Ripper
comes the-
poison pumps into your veins. Make a DC 32 Fortitude save as the ancient Thassilonian venom, constructed artificially to be exceptionally potent, pumps into your veins. It's a nat
Oh my!
Oh no.
one! Love it.
Oh my god!
All right, Azius, you are affected. Well, you're poisoned.
Okay.
Bro, I run away.
Is there a poison
It
status?
should be.
There should be, yeah.
Do you
There,
have a hero point?
there is not a poison status. All right.
All right,
So I'm just gonna
then
put.
by the rules, you can't be hero. You can't.
Yeah,
be
I'm just gonna.
poisoned.
I'll just put persistent damage on you. All right, Azius.
okay.
So you go straight to stage 2 of this
Okay.
poison, which deals 3d10 poison damage to you.
Okay.
Now, luckily, you're not going to take 3d10 poison damage. Why?
Because I have poison resistance
There you
from my
go.
strong-blooded dwarf
Correct.
for 5 less though. So
Right.
14.
Yes.
So I can hold shift on the damage.
You can hold shift on the damage. You got it
and
right.
then -5.
You got it. Unfortunately, so you take 14 points of damage. Unfortunately,
Yep.
the poison also weakens you, and you are now enfeebled 1, giving you a -1 status penalty to strength-based actions, including attacks, and to damage rolls. All
I
right,
got that heroism.
the creature's attack of opportunity is concluded. You may continue, sir.
All of that just while you
Ah,
moved.
Yeah.
okay. I'm going to use my silencing strike.
All right, go for it.
Oh, yeah!
That
Let's go.
was an actual net 20. All right, that's pretty crazy. All right, well,
Oh my god!
Stunning him.
Woo! All right. So,
Can a scorpion be knocked prone?
oh, absolutely, it could be
Oh,
knocked
legs,
prone.
don't
Oh,
it?
There we go.
It's got legs, doesn't it? Yeah. You know what? It doesn't knock prone. It like goes, bleh, you know, like it just gets hit. It just gets hit right in the middle, and it just squished him down.
It's
All right.
flattened.
Well, for starters, he takes 10 points of damage off.
Yep.
So he does not take 80. He takes 70. But he is then knocked prone by the massive hammer and is dropped to the ground. Yeah.
And you must make a fort save against your class DC, against my class DC.
Yes. We will roll it, but it doesn't matter because it has incapacitation and this thing is higher level than you. So
it passes.
Okay. He gets a 40. He gets a 44 on the incapacitation fort save.
Critical success.
Oh my god.
So Azius, that was all 3 of your actions. Is that correct?
That is true. And I will be ending my turn once I find that
Bob,
thing.
do you have Anthony says, do you get some shock damage?
It is calculated into the Skull Ripper.
And the critical hit normally makes the electricity damage arc to a different target, but there aren't any other different targets here. So
Yep, it's all part of the attack.
now, so Escanor, you're moving forward. Now, Derek would like to know why Bob didn't move to the flank.
That's what I was thinking too.
But
I
that's
was
okay.
because I can't.
Well, he also raged first.
Yeah, but he has sudden
attack of
charge.
opportunity.
He has sudden charge.
But he used silencing strike. Does that go with his?
Oh, he's
sudden
silencing
charge?
strike. That's why he didn't do it. Okay. Yeah. Sudden strike. Whatever it's called. Sudden charge has to be a regular strike. Okay.
Yep.
So he could only move his regular movement.
Okay. And I was gonna say, in order for me to theoretically be flanking, I'd have to be basically in this wall, right?
You got it. Yeah, you can be there. You could be there though, Nick. You're just like fighting up on the dam model. You can.
Oh, it's
Oh,
like a
that's
desk.
on like a model. Okay.
You're fighting the damn
From the top ropes.
I was gonna say then that's
now,
seems like a-
granted, right now the creature's prone, so it's flat-footed anyway, so this won't do anything. So just FYI.
but it could possibly get up next turn. So at that point, it would just render that.
Yeah, you got
useless.
it. Yep.
You let
So
Do your thing.
some be stand up.
I'm going to raise my shield as my first action.
Okay.
Stride over here to my
Yep.
second action,
Yep.
and I'm gonna do litany of protection.
All right. So you close in and then raise up and bind the creature with holy words of get wrecked. All right. The creature will make a will save. And now.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right. So if the creature attacks anybody else, it's going to take however much damage good you do there with your litany of protection. All right. So Escanor, end your turn, please. All right. So the creature is going to start off. It is going to use an athletics action against Azius. Azius,
Okay.
what is your fort DC? Never mind. You should 31.
20,
All right.
Yeah, 31.
All right. The creature is going to push you.
Well, it
Shove
is
you.
enfeebled too because it's a critical
Oh,
failure, by the way.
Gosh.
It shoves you back 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
And then the creature stands up.
Oh, I can't reach him.
And then the creature is going to attack Escanor.
Does the shove not trigger the litany of protection?
It is.
I don't know what triggers it.
Does it
It
say?
says hostile action, so
Does it say hostile action?
it says a hostile action that
All right,
targets an ally.
that's hostile action. All right, roll your damage, Nick.
All right, so
A friendly push.
3d6.
Yeah, it's not a friendly push, and he is enfeebled too because he. Nick, I think it does a lot more
Whopping
damage. Yeah, it does more damage than that, Nick, because it's heightened.
Oh, right. So increased by 1d6. So
Actually, 2d6.
2d6.
So yeah, let me just add 2 more d6 to that, then and just add them together. Then
That's all right.
13.
All right. So the creature takes some damage as it pushes Azius back, and then it stands up from prone, so it is no longer, and then it turns towards you, Nick, and it buries its stinger into your chest. Or at least it tries to. Now, this is a map. This is a map attack because the shove has the attack trait.
So if it has the attack trait, do I get to make an attack of opportunity?
No.
If you were in range.
No, before when I
When
didn't know
he
if that
shoved
was,
him.
if that was manipulate.
Well, that's a manipulate, not an attack.
No. Well, correct.
But he misses me.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, he misses you with your attack. All right. That is it. I will end my turn.
Get him, Burl.
All right, Burl.
All right. Burl is going to play it simple here. All right, got him targeted. And then I'm going to cast Acid Arrow, one of my signature spells.
Okay.
And shoot him in the scorpion body with my Acid Arrow.
Great. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
fine.
Ben says your mic's a little crunchy.
Yeah. Well, okay. Who knows?
He's getting all hyped.
Oh, the 20 was there.
All right, Matt, you just missed the creature.
All right, well, I've got some hero points here, so I'll spend one of them.
All right, instead, Burl digs deep and delivers a critical blow, or a regular hit, sorry.
A regular blow.
Yes.
And then, all right, here we go.
Has to be Johnny on the spot as massive acid splashes into the creature, and he takes that damage. And he is burning with acid. Ah!
And then Lucky will move up closer, being very frustrated, but forgot to attack. So he just stands closer to the bad guy and growls.
All right. Well, the creature is going to hold and not attack us, not attack him.
All right. All right. I'm going to cast True Strike on myself.
Okay.
And spell my weapon, and then we are going to do an assisting shot, which I will post here. And so this is just a short bow of a spelled attack with fortune. Here we go.
He uses arrows.
That's pretty bad. Yep. So missed. That's it. Rolled low. All right. And I think I have one action left, which I will cast Force Bolt on this dude.
All right.
Which is this much damage. 13.
Pretty good
All right.
for 3d4.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Before
does it
Azius
just
goes,
Oh, come on. I was going to kill this thing.
the powers inherent in this place, an ancient Thassilonian construct, an ancient Thassilonian dam. The powers of the ancient Runelords are great here, and although the heroes, they seem to have pierced into a new realm of power with their double-digit level gain, and the eyes of Graazul are upon them. All right, I am going to spend a villain point
Uh-oh.
and,
Here it comes.
and possibly end the campaign
Oh, no.
as I am going to roll on the Wheel of Pain. Now, there are some options which are bad,
what do I gotta
but
look
not
at?
horrible. All right. Delayed blast question ball. All right.
Oh, God.
The community votes for which knights should probably explode. The top 2 knights in the poll begin drawing in an alarming amount of energy. All right, you guys read that while I get the poll up.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
this takes some reading. Hold on.
Yeah, we didn't
really
think.
quickly. We accept the scorpion in to be part of the Knights of the. And we elect him
Can I-
to be the one.
Well, can I use like my bident to show it that I am now the ruler of the ancient times?
All right.
12d6 damage to all creatures.
It's a
Jeez.
reflex 27, and reflex is my worst by far. But
All right, the poll is up. Now remember, whatever the top 2 knights are that get voted are going to be the ones that begin drawing on it. At the end of your next turn, you will
thanks,
explode in a fireball. All right? And then
No,
wherever
it's not all right.
you explode in a fireball, they will leave a little bead of energy which will explode around later on your turn as well.
How am I tied? Who trying to kill me? Come on,
All right.
man.
Wow. I'm glad I'm next to this construct thing. I'm taking it with me. We're
All right,
wait,
let's
also
go.
there's
Let's go for the
Grapple
votes.
it.
Let's go for these votes. Come on. Vote for which knight should get fireballed.
Is Lucky not a knight?
But it's the top 2
Lucky's
to take
not a
it?
knight. It's a knight.
top 2.
Yes, the top 2. Oh, well, the chat is on your side. Escanor is overwhelmingly pulling out ahead.
All right. All right.
Nice.
But somehow Gwildor is holding in. Ben is cheering for not the pally.
It really should be me. I got fire resistance.
You are well, you shouldn't have said that, Azius.
Now you're doomed.
I think I'm the best one to hit.
Gwildor is pulling ahead.
Oh boy.
Bring
I
it.
clicked. Well, someone said I clicked Escanor and it ticked Asius rigged.
Well, you
Uh-oh.
can't do it.
I don't know
Alright,
how
we-
that's happening because Escanor's.
Stop voting.
Stop voting tank. All right, I'm gonna go for 10 more seconds.
Oh boy.
So get your votes in.
All right, and this is where I drop the Biden momentarily and I start grappling
right.
this thing. Take me with you.
I am ending the poll. All
Okay.
right. The results
Got it.
are that Escanor and
Ooh.
Gwildor begin summoning in dark energy as the power of the Runelords begins assaulting you. In this hallowed place, energy begin coalescing on Asius and Gwildor. At the end of the turn, they will explode.
Escanor and Gwildor.
I'm sorry, Escanor and Gwildor will explode, taking 86 damage. Then wherever they occur, wherever that explosion occurs, I will place a marker. And then on the end of the night's following turn, that token will explode into a 20-foot blast that deals 12d6 damage to all creatures. Creatures under my control, of course, empowered by this dark energy, will basically treat their saves as one category higher. Okay.
Of course. Now, do we do a reflex DC now?
No.
No, end of the turn.
End of
Okay.
your turn. All right.
Okay.
So, Gwildor, your turn.
Gwildor's entering his turn.
Gwildor, your turn is over. No, that happened at the end of Gwildor's
Yes, that
turn.
was the end of my turn. Yes.
All right, so
okay.
Asius, you begin to see dark streamers of energy coalescing around Escanor and Gwildor as the power of might of ancient Thassilon is upon you. But Asius, at the start of your turn, you are
Yep.
currently at a stage 2 poison. I need you to make another fortitude save.
Yep.
The DC is, of course.
Oh,
Oh, did you just crit fail again?
I don't. What was the DC?
32.
No, I
no,
just regularly failed.
Close.
Okay. All right, but that means though you do go down to stage 3 poison. So
Okay.
you are going to take 4d10 poison
Okay.
damage,
Oh my god.
and you are now enfeebled 2.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Okay. In addition,
Enfeebled 2
Asius,
sucks.
as you start your turn, you are within this creature's dread visage.
Oh no,
Asius, please make a will save DC 30.
that's another bad roll for me.
Well, especially.
Oh my
Rolling
god.
bad.
Wait, hold on a second.
rolling
So what's a
forward.
crit? What's the DC?
DC 30.
30.
You crit failed. You crit
What's
failed
crit
hard.
fail?
You are
Frightened
frightened 2, but you cannot lower your frightened condition while you're within this creature's aura.
Okay,
my
what's the
God.
failure then? The target
Frightened 1, but your condition cannot drop while you're within the aura.
Son of a B. Oh boy, I was gonna upgrade it, but it's not really. I mean, I don't
Well-
want to be frightened too.
Well, what you could do is you could possibly delay since you haven't really gone yet. You could delay till after me, and I can aid you.
No, you can. Then
No,
none of that
No,
works.
I started
Okay.
my turn, but
Okay.
No, because-
Because he didn't make any
No.
actions. That's why I'm asking. But
What?
okay, that's
But
fine.
your turn has to start for you to delay.
Yes.
So
exactly.
everything bad happens to you,
Oh,
and then you can be like, okay, everything bad happens to me, and any buffs on me
Then
wear
delay.
off.
Well,
then
no,
I
no,
can
no, I'm
delay.
not. No, I'm not talking
Got
about
it.
the buffs wearing off. I'm just saying. So you would go frightened 2, or if you don't use a hero point, you would go frightened 2. But then I can aid you, which would then
To what?
counteract that fright.
You
To
mean
aid
to-
him to attack.
Oh,
he
aid
just
to
said give me
attack.
a
Yes.
buff.
I got
so
you.
that would it would.
All right. Well, Asius,
somewhat
you need to
counteract.
make a decision because
I know.
I need
Give
to.
a shoot.
All right. So
Step.
all right. So, all right. So
you're
you
taking
are.
the crit.
All right. So you are frightened 2.
Yep.
Now the good news is frightened 2 is a -2 status penalty to pretty much every roll.
Yep.
A enfeebled is a -2 status penalty to strength-based rolls. So those two do not stack, at least for your attack roll. Frightened is worse than enfeebled. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go. Power attack.
Oh my god.
Yes. Crush it.
It's a critical miss. It's a
First
critical miss.
Oh my God, man! What are you doing? This is why I said you should have let me aided you.
Upgrading this will only upgrade it to a failure, Asius.
Oh,
I-
that's amazing.
I think that's your turn, buddy.
That is
And
my
today,
turn.
today is not your day.
All right.
Yeah, the rolls are. I just need to get close.
Escanor,
All right, yeah.
your turn.
All right. So you said the explosion portion happens at the end of my turn, correct?
Well, no, you are going to take 8d6 points of damage. Okay. Then
Now- yeah,
that's just
okay.
you. That's just you.
Okay.
And then wherever you are at the end of your turn is going to leave like a glowing grenade. And then at the end of
Okay.
your next turn, that's going to explode in a 20-foot radius.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, go
And
for it.
that's what will require the reflex DC save then. Okay. So are you
well,
going to roll
they
the
both
damage
do.
then?
No, at the end of your next turn. So
Okay.
unless you are passing your turn and doing nothing.
No.
it doesn't-
All right.
Okay.
So first off, I will raise my shield.
All right.
I'm gonna take a swing at this thing with my brand new storable bident.
Good. Well, it's a good thing that adamantine gets through its damage reduction. So.
Oh.
Oh, but you missed so badly.
Now, that one he
Oh
can
my
upgrade.
God.
That
I'm
you
gonna
can't.
have
You
to.
can
I'm
upgrade
gonna
that
have
to a hit. You can upgrade
I'm
that one
gonna-
to a hit.
Absolutely, I'm gonna have to upgrade that one to a hit. There is no doubt about that.
Okay.
So then just do regular damage.
Yep.
It's the little construct that could, man.
All right.
This-
He takes it.
Um,
The HP bar doesn't move much when it's not Azius's 80 hit point damage swings.
oh.
Seriously.
All right,
I thought I
Escanor,
was
you have
getting
one action
close.
left. Remember, it is immune to all litanies, as we learned.
Right.
Thank you,
No,
chat.
yeah, we screwed that up last time. We learned our lesson this time. So I was either going to attack it again, but then I'd take a map attack.
Which seems a little rough.
Ben
Yeah.
tipped $50 to top off the GM.
Oh my god.
He
It's,
doesn't need any help.
it's coming in.
All right, I'm gonna swing again.
All right, -5 map. Yeah, this is
So
gonna
plus
miss.
17.
Go for it.
Come on, hit 20.
I clicked it. Why did
That is
Oh,
a
no.
that is a miss.
All right.
I haven't even been hit by the first one.
All right. All
Now
right.
I have to take. What'd you say?
It looks like I've been awarded 2 spins on the Wheel of Pain.
Oh God.
All right. Yeah,
Wait,
I
that
got,
was.
I got a
Yep.
$50 tip. All right, so that I updated it. I think I have 4 now. Escanor, you take 26 points of damage.
Okay.
What?
You know what?
Well, wait,
Yeah, I
wait.
should have
Is it
used my
reflex
hero
save,
points.
yeah?
You get a reflex
Oh.
save there, buddy.
All right, so I'm just gonna heal that so that way I do that. All right.
Yep.
So say
It doesn't work that way.
reflex.
Healing doesn't heal your
Oh.
stamina, so we'll see what
Oh,
it is.
all
All
right.
right. Well, good. You failed anyways, so you take
So I took
27,
the
27 points of damage, right? And in addition,
Oh no.
and in addition, for your what's the word I'm looking for? Your tile
Oh.
begins glowing with energy.
That's a 20-foot radius. You said.
That is a 20-foot radius, and then Escanor ends his turn. All right, so at
Oh
the
boy, I'm in that range.
right.
Run. But
At-
that's the end of my turn, though. They will explode, right?
No, at the
yeah,
end.
no,
of
at the end of
following
at the
turn.
end of your next turn. Yes, that's
Yeah,
correct.
the end of
All
my
right.
next turn. Okay.
All right. So the Skull Ripper is going to go next. Let's see. It is going to probably try to finish off.
Its navel.
Probably try to finish off Azius here.
Come
Azius,
at me, bro.
the stinger comes slashing down at you. Oh, I rolled a 3.
Ooh.
28.
Hit.
Aw.
Really?
Oh, I'm bad AC.
Oh my god.
20
He's raging and frightened.
27 damage. And then the
Yep.
creature is going to map attack and bring down its stinger.
Makes sense.
Actually, it's going to use its pincers because they have lower. They're agile, so only a -4 map. 23.
Miss. Woo!
Oh my
thank
gosh!
God.
Wow.
It only takes you to
You
roll
had
a
me
2 to
nervous.
miss, Derek. I mean,
All right. YOLO. Third attack. This guy's got on Azius.
Oh god.
31 with a -8.
Yeah, well.
Well, we know that's a hit.
Yeah, well, I'm just debating whether to lower it with my hero point.
Right.
'cause-
Make the decision.
Make it a miss.
I'm going to use my hero point to lower that as I dodge out quickly out of the way.
All right, Azius tapping into the hero points to try to stay alive. As Azius, your turn ends and the round ends. But before
bring down the
Burl,
dwarf.
can go, roll the Wheel of Pain.
It's like, it's probably going to kill me anyway, so I don't know why I did that.
Oh, Thassilonian doom spreads. I can place areas on the map that may inflict conditions on knights upon entering. This may be a poisonous gas, a disease, a curse. Entering the area allows no save against the condition or damage. All right.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Stupefied, clumsy, drained, enfeebled, frightened, doomed, or sickened. Guys, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Look, I'm already almost all those, so let's just go for it.
Yeah, you're immune at
Poor
this
Aziz.
point, right?
I'm enfeebled, frightened. Well, I'm poisoned and clumsy.
So you're just missing drained and stupefied.
Yeah.
All right. So rifts begin to gather in the area as massive rents begin ripping free of the space and time, as it seems like some powerful force is coming down to sort of destroy you. Escanor, you are surrounded by powerful blasts of energy.
Okay.
And I don't know what shape I just clicked on.
What is
Yeah, that is a very interesting.
I clicked on the polygon. There we go.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. Son of a monkey's uncle.
All right, and then the
Oh,
All
that
right.
just escalated quickly.
All right.
Well, the
It's
whole room
everywhere.
is just getting hot. Well, even in the water? Damn.
Yes. So basically, this is going to funnel you into the fireball that is going to blast out from Nick, and or someone could stay there. But at the start of your turn, guys, you're going to take 8d6 points of damage for being here. So Burl, and there is no save against this. So Burl, at the start of your turn, you are going to take 8d6 points of damage. Burl, you take 29 points of damage as the energy of ancient Thassilon begins ripping you apart as the auto defense systems of this ancient control room come to life. Actually, they particularly attack Burl because they sense that he has a Sihedron rune on him, and he is not an authorized user.
Unrelated, bro. Unrelated.
All right, so
Access denied.
right, remember if you start your turn here, 8d6 automatic guaranteed. All right, Burl.
All right, I'm going to try to hit him with as I catch fire, hit him with the acid arrow.
All right.
31.
For starters, that misses, but for second, he was burning with your acid at the end of your turn. So what level was that acid arrow?
It was a 5th level.
Okay, so that I think is how many dice of persistent damage?
You're going to have to give me a sec. I forget.
That's okay. He is still burning with the acid too. That is very important as well.
So I heighten it to 5th
heighten it-
level is an extra 1d6
Okay,
for
so
2 levels of heighten.
Right, so
So-
3d6.
Yeah.
All right, so he is going to take from the burning acid. Oh, wow, that was a really good roll.
roll.
Heck yeah. Way to go, Burl.
Wow. All right, well, that is very potent.
And so that was at the beginning.
That was
He
at the end of his turn. He
His turn.
took 15 damage, and then I rolled a d20 to see if he could shake off the acid. He did not, so he is still burning with acid. So Burl,
and
you
then
took
I
your
miss him on the second
and then you
one.
miss him on the second one.
All right. Well, I'm going to spend a hero point because this is obnoxious. To turn that into a hit.
Okay.
Because it's obnoxious.
Now this will not stack with the
The poison damage won't, right?
Yeah.
But he does take this.
Oh, well, that will kill him.
Oh,
That was pretty good.
All right.
And then move action. I'm going to run away.
Yeah.
That's about right.
All right. The Skull Ripper is dead. Gwildor, at the start of your turn. Gwildor,
all right.
you take 8d6 points of damage at the start of your turn.
Yeah, just hit me straight up. All
Yep,
right.
no save against this. You take 26 damage.
Yep. And then I get to make a save against this set of 8d6 damage.
And
Oh,
then
God.
then the massive blast of energy coalesces. That happens at the end of your turn, Gwildor, technically.
Just don't end
does
your
it?
turn.
Okay.
Don't end your turn.
Yeah, my turn will never end.
But
Real quick,
Looks
Derek,
like
you
I'm
did
gonna fail
fail.
it when it happens.
and you took 28 damage. Yes.
real quick. It won't let me end my turn, and it tells me that I'm next up.
Oh, yeah, that's because I deleted.
Oh,
you
the
killed the
monster
guy.
died. Yeah.
Yeah. it's-
Yeah, it screwed things up.
Am I standing on death?
I
Or
think
is the
that's what
whole
happened
room
last
death
time
right now?
too.
what was that?
Am I standing on death, or is the whole room death?
No, you're definitely in death.
You need to run.
Well, I know, but
towards
can I
Burl.
walk off, or do I need to be like flying?
No, you can move through it. There's nothing you can do to not move through it.
Okay, I'll just walk off then.
But it only damages you at the start of your turn, right? Or does it
Top-
damage you as you walk through
Yeah.
it?
No, just as
Start.
it started at the start of
Earl,
your
you
turn.
just got to run away from where I am.
All right, give me some. Give me some
Atomic
poison.
Hobo tip $20. Hell yeah, Burl, give him hell. So
Actually, how far can I get this turn with one move? 5, 10, 15,
You were here.
25. Because maybe
Yeah.
I can go drop the bomb next to the pit fiend.
Well, do
Assuming we want to kill it, we don't
Yeah,
know that yet.
I have
All
no
All
right,
right,
idea.
I
Oh,
will drop
yeah.
the bomb next
I
to the
thought
pit
we were
fiend.
going in here to turn something off, and we just
Yeah,
went in
there's
a
a
fight.
there's a little
Okay, I think I can only go to there. There.
all right, Burl, you've
That's the
been
end of my
awarded a hero point.
Hot dog.
yeah, because there's a control panel right here. And my explosion over here says it only kills living things. So good news is the control panel should still survive.
All right, so Gwildor, you end your turn there, and the fireball
Yes.
begins coalescing. All right.
Give me some-
Aegis, you better run from
give
me,
me
man.
some. Why do you got to take poison damage first?
Oh yeah. Can you do shake it off or anything, or is that only?
Well, I can
Sickened.
shake it off now that the frightened condition or the guy's aura is no longer here.
All right. Was anybody else poisoned by the stinger?
I was poisoned.
Just
No, it's
you.
just Azius.
All right, Azius, at the start of your turn, make a fortitude save. DC 32.
Oh my
It's another,
gosh.
it's another crit.
Dude.
All right, Azius.
Oh my gosh.
My
Well,
man's about to lose his poison resistance.
It's
Yeah, right.
25 damage.
Or does this
okay.
make you more resistant because he's had to deal with it so much?
Okay.
Okay.
Take 20 damage.
Yep.
All right. I
Go north, man. Get away from
Yeah,
the bomb
I
I'm
can
about
move.
to set off. Sorry, Lucky. You didn't move while you had the chance.
I can move
He's fine.
30 feet.
Yeah, here
Raging.
I'll put this on Escanor so you can see what's coming in.
And then I'm going to shake it off.
Shake it off.
So I'll reduce one of my frightened, and then I'll end my turn reducing my other frightened.
Sure. And you are still enfeebled too, so that's important.
Yep.
All right, at the end of Azius's turn, I'm sorry.
Here comes the wheel of pain.
There's just too much pain. All right,
Ah.
there was too much donation. All right, spin the wheel of pain. Now, if we get something that doesn't apply, we're gonna have to respin the wheel of pain, of course.
Oh,
obviously.
of course.
We gotta
Oh yeah. There's no enemy.
There's no enemy. We gotta re-roll that. We might. Oh,
Siege. Oh, so many against combat ones.
Hey, guys, pay attention to all of these because of the fact that we have these
Oh,
lists.
all right, there we go. Thassilonian domination.
Dominated.
Oh,
The community votes for which knight becomes dominated by the GM. While dominated, I could play this as a servant of darkness. The knight could be freed by making a will save at the end of each of their turns, DC 27, or being reduced to 0 hit points. There we go.
What does
Here we-
There's an enemy
dominated
now.
by the GM mean?
It's basically
Yeah.
mind control. He
I get
takes
to control your
of our
character.
character.
I control
Oh.
your character.
So
What
basically, I could attack Lucky, or I could go attack Azius,
That's
or
not
or
good.
Wildor
Derek's
can
gonna
go
do it.
attack.
That's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah, guys.
What happens if we're out of combat?
Oh, you're in combat.
No, we are in combat, so
We vote to
No.
end combat.
nobody click the end of the turn.
Walking into the void.
All right. Who is dominated? The vote is up.
Well,
You can cast our spells too.
Oh yeah. This is the
He
whole.
gets complete control of our
This
character.
is GM evil domination. Vote
I
Bob
think-
is what everybody's shouting. They're like, he's got the shit will save, but he is enfeebled too, people. So remember, I
Oh,
mean,
it is a
don't
will save.
don't give me somebody crap.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just thinking here, like, what's the best option? Because if you give me Gwildor, remember, it ends if he goes to 0 hit points as well. So Bob was looking kind of worse for wear. So
I have
Quick
40
before it happens,
hit
everyone
points left.
shoot Bob.
I'll bring him back to life. It's okay.
Yeah.
Take him out now.
Yeah, get him to 0, quick.
William Brandis, no helping them.
Also,
Wildor can
guys-
nuke the party.
guys, you guys are being very inefficient with this. Look at the initiative order. Okay, Bob just went.
Yeah.
well, you've got the people who want us to die
Well,
and
don't
don't
give
want
them
us to die
hints.
battling.
Oh, that's true. I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
William
yeah.
Brandis, you're killing us here.
yeah, I mean, Burl, I could cast Fireball on myself. That'd be pretty bad.
I mean,
I don't
going
know how
out
you
in
would
the ball
basically
play.
manage
job,
it,
so.
Nuke with
Nuke
the
with
cone of cold.
I do have a 5th level Cone of Cold, so hopefully.
Wow, you guys are noobs. You guys are. Haven't you ever
Is it gonna
TP?
be me?
Haven't you guys ever? They're arguing because you have a horrible save, but Gwildor would be
Most damage.
the most damaging, but he has a really great will save. So
Ah.
all right, we've got 43 viewers. We're at 32. I'm gonna wait 15 more seconds. So everybody, get your votes in.
Jeez.
They command Lucky.
Wildor, what's your will save? Yeah, go for luck.
I got 20s in all my saves right now.
All of them?
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I got 18s in all my stats, and they're all expert right now. So we're
All right, we are ending the poll. Azius, you become dominated by the mind of darkness as reaching out from beyond time and space through a strange portal realm where you see rivers of molten gold. You feel a terrifying force descend upon you, and you feel the presence of ancient magic descend upon you. All right, Escanor.
gotta move from this place, otherwise I'm gonna blow the hell up. And I know Azius is gonna.
Can you aid in his will save attempt?
Technically I can.
All right, Escanor, what are you gonna do? Go.
All right, so I have
Quickly.
to move. Yep.
Yep.
I have to move 30 feet away.
All right. Well, that is 2 stride actions,
sorry.
correct?
Yes. Well, actually, okay. I have a speed of
Come on, Nick.
25. Yep. So I'm gonna actually go up to 30 here.
Okay.
The wrong one. I had the measurement tool. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
That's why it moved, but it didn't move.
Yep, it's
And
a
then
common problem.
Yep. I'm going to. So that took 2 actions.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to aid Azius then and try to help his will DC save then on this thing.
Gotcha.
Some inspirational words.
All right. There is a massive explosion as Escanor ends his turn. Lucky is caught in the middle of it.
Sorry, Lucky.
Lucky
Survive,
takes-
little man.
You need to zoom out a little bit, Derek.
Oh, okay, sorry. Lucky takes 41 damage. I'll just make a save for you real quick, man.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. DC is 27, and Lucky passes. So he's going to take half damage. All right. So Lucky is struck by the exploding, I don't know what to call it, dark energy blast, and that is no more. Escanor's turn is over. Gwildor, your turn begins. Escanor, don't forget to end your turn, please.
Oh, sorry.
Well, Gwildor is going to run his happy little ass out of this explosion.
Yep.
And that was 2 full moves.
Yep.
And then he's gonna, I don't know, he's kind of wondering what the hell's going on. So he's gonna chill. Like he thinks combat's over.
Can you?
He's just gonna watch the.
Oh,
explosion.
no. You hear Azius go, for the
okay.
Runelords.
I was like, can you do anything to add
He just
more?
took my punchline and changed it.
I get to control your character. Who's the captain now? Who's the
Well,
captain
I'll
now?
move up here to get ready. All right. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. All right.
Why
and-
would you go within striking distance of him?
Got
All right,
no
there-
strings.
The doors are
on
closed,
the-
man. He can't see.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
All right, there is a massive thing. Azius sees, let's see. So it would be 1 action to move to the door, 1 action to open the door, and 1 action to move. So I literally cannot attack him this turn. So
Okay, good job.
So Azius is going to.
It's Burl's.
Oh,
turn.
it's Burl's turn. I'm sorry. I forgot about Burl. All right, Burl.
So what's the consensus? Do we have to take Azius to 0?
I mean, I could bring him back from the dead, so.
Or
if you-
he has
but-
to make a will save.
Or yeah, and I'm aiding his will save, and I don't think you can double aid
Yeah,
his will
If
save.
I get reduced to 0 hit points, this ends. So I think
All right. Well, then
Knocking
I'm
me
going
down.
to. I'm
can you
going
do
to.
40 damage to him?
Do I want to spend a spell to hit him? All right. I'm gonna command Lucky to. So I can spend 1 action to give Lucky 2.
That's correct. And then Lucky does not get that bonus action. Lucky.
Is there any way I can
No,
give Lucky 3?
there is a feat that you could take that where you could spend
yeah, I saw
2
that.
actions to give him 3. But basically, you and Lucky combined can never take more than 4 actions total. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and Lucky can never take more than 2.
What the hell, Bob? Where are the potions of elixir?
oh, that's the thing. You gotta go into
No,
the.
don't you help him! Don't you help him! You shush.
Are they in your backpack? What's going on?
You gotta go to. There's like a whole thing for like brewing in the advanced alchemy portion.
I'm saying they're not on your sheet.
Yeah, I put them up in this thing.
Oh,
thought
I see it.
that's what
I
they
see it.
did.
I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now he's going. I mean, now
Yeah, we're just running away. So
Okay. So you fell back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That is your turn. All right, Azius. At the start of your turn, I will make a fort save. Against it.
I get to aid him, right? Or is that?
No, this is versus the poison.
This is my poison. And
Oh,
I can't
okay.
ever.
So the poison
Yeah,
is
I
low.
I might just die from this.
Yeah. What's your
Minus
resist-
5.
Thank
Minus
you.
5.
Thank you. All
You'll
right.
only be so lucky, right?
Azius dominated, grits his teeth for the Runelords. He's going to spend an action and a resolve point to heal 50% of his stamina.
Oh,
And a resolve point. Look at that. Oh my god.
yeah.
Then he is going, so he goes up 50 points. Then he is going to spend 1 action to close with Escanor. And then he is going to use a silencing strike, which should really be called stunning strike, as he is going to smash Escanor in the face with a massive attack from Destiny. That's a 34, Nick.
It just hits me.
All right, Azius crashes into Escanor.
Wait, but I'm going to use a hero point and make a miss.
Oh, okay, all right. Yes, use those hero points just to avoid. All right, so you avoid taking 41 damage, and
Someone said have Azius release the pit fiend.
No, you used all 3 actions now. Sorry.
all right, so at the end of the turn, Azius prepares to shake off the domination. So, Nick, what are you using to aid Azius?
I'm gonna try. I guess it would be like I can't do athletics or anything like that, so I'd have to do like either be medicine or religion. I don't know.
Would you pick one?
All right, we'll go with the religion check to try and heal him with my deity. Heal.
All right. Well, you give him a +1.
That's better than nothing. Come on, Azius.
Do I get to roll this?
buddy? Roll 20.
No.
Or do you have to roll it?
It might be better. You've been rolling bad today, Bob.
All right. Here we go.
29.
What was the DC?
27.
27. Yeah.
So he passes.
27.
So he
All
passes.
right.
Yes. Yes.
So
I
I'm
didn't even need my aid, but he still passes.
Oh, that's disappointing. All right. The domination ends.
Let's be
Thanks for
honest.
healing
The
me,
chat
Derek.
not giving you me was, the end of the
Yeah.
fun.
All right. Well, luckily, though, Azius is still burning with poison and may very well die. So,
Very true.
Does that affect his stamina first, or is that still only affect his
it
Yeah,
goes.
it goes to my stamina.
It goes to the stamina. Okay, so the encounter is over, but Azius is very much still.
ratchet that up, man?
That's not even.
Shake it off.
No, I need like healing.
All right. Can anybody assist Azius in any way? Otherwise, Azius, you're gonna have to make a I don't think
I can
anybody
do a
has.
lay on hands, but I don't know if that'll heal him with that.
I mean, it'll heal his hit points, but that won't heal the poison.
I can try to make
Right.
a medicine check on him.
Okay.
I am trained in medicine, so.
Right. I'm just saying that the DC to treat poison is
what is it right now?
is pretty high. It's a medicine check against the DC of the poison, which is 32.
Yeah.
Well, you could check and I can check too because I have a.
All right. Well, both of you check. Both of you check to see if you can aid Azius.
Well, I have no medicine, so don't listen to my advice.
All right. Nobody got it. So, Bob, make a DC 32 Fortitude save. That is a failure.
Nope. What? Yeah.
Do you have any potions on your body that can?
36 poison damage there, Bob.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
I mean, I got lots of potions.
All right. The poison still continues to burn. Luckily, it's only going to burn for a few more rounds, but you might be dead by then. So,
No,
Maybe
I got
just heal him.
potions.
Heal him through it.
potions of what?
I got
Potions of elixir.
Anti-poison?
elixir of life.
All right.
You didn't use one, so I have 3 left.
All right. Well, Bob, drink all your potions of elixir. All
All right, I am now at 0 potions of elixir.
right, and then
chug,
you guys make DC 32 medicine checks again.
Okay.
Come on, high roll, baby. Oh, so close.
Okay.
Wait, should I have still had heroism from the fight or no?
Yeah, it lasts for a few minutes. So,
All right. then
I
that's a
also
32.
get +1 item bonus to saving throws against disease and poisons for 10 minutes.
all right. Well, Bob, make your save with a +1 bonus.
First, I gotta do this.
No, you
3
do not
times.
have to do that, please. That
Oh,
is-
I thought you said it was. Sorry.
Yeah. Also, why would you do it 3 times and not just
You
roll 3d?
said to-
Why would you not just roll 3d6?
Look, you told me to do it 3 times. That's what you said.
All
Roll
right.
the tape.
All
Roll
right.
the tape.
Fort save
Stop being cringe and slow. Let's go.
+1.
No one's being cringe and slow. It's all right.
Hey!
36. There we go.
Finally.
And when
The
you
dwarven
get and by the
barbarian
way, this
conquered
whole
poison.
fight he has Juggernaut. Whenever you get
Yep.
a success on a critical fort save, you get a critical success instead. So that is a critical success, and you are finally cured of the poison.
Yay.
Yay!
And then I'll use my lay
Yay.
of hands and give you your HP back, basically.
So we got to think because this is the clock is quote unquote still ticking on that pit fiend. I don't know if you wanna go in there.
I have a focus points available.
okay.
I only used one.
Ben
So
A
it's not
tip
like I have to wait.
$10. Slow clap. Very, very nice. Ben been approved of you guys trying to, of your guys' efforts to not die. But he is topping off the Wheel of Destiny. So
So this could be good or bad.
No, this combat's over. It's over.
oh no,
It's done.
the combat is
The Wheel of
definitely
Destiny-
The Wheel of
different.
Destiny doesn't necessarily have to deal with combat, though. That's
All
the
right.
Wheel of Pain.
all right. But I am going to end this, and I'll spin the Wheel of Destiny in a minute. So all right, so the fight ends, and the power of Thassilon retreats. The Skull Ripper is destroyed. And more importantly, the energy that seemed to suffuse into this region from some strange unknown part rips away. Gwildor, you felt the presence of the arcane, as if some great cosmic power, a wizard of unfathomable power, was almost trying to reach out across the gulf of eons and time to directly assault you.
Damn. That sounds pretty messed up.
It does. All right. So everybody go ahead, and when you get a chance, go ahead and click off your heroism. And you guys now are out of combat, so you guys can, of course, take any sort of exploration-based actions that you want. But the Skull Ripper is destroyed, and that is that.
Aegis,
Well, someone can
I'll
heal
use my
me.
Aegis, I'll use my lay of hands to heal your HP.
Well, I mean, that does heal for a certain amount, Nick.
Oh, yeah, 30
Yeah.
HP.
30?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're still 64 out of 70, but still.
Does it go to HP or
HP. I
Stamina?
can't
Yeah,
touch
it's
your
healing.
stamina.
You can't touch
Got
your
it.
stamina.
You said 30, so okay.
All right.
We
Tim,
were out
I
of combat, so I'm going to take a quick, I'm going to choose my take a breather.
Yep, take a breather, and you are going to spend 1 resolve point to heal to full stamina.
Take a big breath after finally puffing out all the poison that I had to deal with.
Okay. All right. Gwildor, what are you doing?
Yeah, I wanted to come over here. Does it? Is there any sort of control panel in this room that it looks like?
Absolutely.
Where's the power going to, so I can try and open
Yeah.
this thing up and save the dam from exploding?
Yeah. So, Tim, as you look at it, you realize the model is sort of connected to the pool of water behind you. And you realize as you look back at the pool of water behind you that the pool of water is basically all the way to the top of the pool of water. And you can even see now inscribed along the inner part of the pool, about maybe 6 inches below the top of the lip of the pool of water, is a line of runes, which has been activated and is flowing energy into this dam model. So you can see actually that this dam model is this replica, this immaculately detailed replica, is actually magically linked to the entire dam itself. And that when it opens, the dam opens. And the dam has been triggered. You can actually see that the runes inside of the little pool of water are triggering, every few seconds. They are trying to activate the dam. But what you can see is there is not enough power.
Ah. All right.
Can you open up
It's
one
like
of the skull mouths and open
it's like starting a car and it's not turning over. It's like every couple seconds, it's like the dam's like trying to, and it won't go.
Do I think I can jumpstart the runes, or do I think the pit fiend being the only power source is the only solution?
Well, from your Arcana check earlier, you remembered that there were 2 streams of power.
Mm-hmm.
And now
Yeah,
there's
one of
only
them was
one.
completely busted.
Matt,
all right.
Matt Bruins wants you to go heal the demon.
I'm gonna go step into the other rune circle.
Okay, so
And
Gwildor
see if
begins.
I can power it.
So Gwildor begins heading over
What?
to
You're going-
the other room.
Oh, Burl's definitely going to watch this.
It's like
Watch
the
me
jail
step
scene,
into a
but
circle
now
and
it's-
nothing happens.
Oh boy.
All right.
I'll go-
All right. So Gwildor moves over into the other room. Azius and Escanor, what are you guys doing?
I would like to too. You can move us there if you
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go there just to try to stand between, I guess, the one that's still locked up and Gwildor, where he's going in that circle, just in case it does something weird and it busts out.
All right. So Escanor, you're going to basically be standing here in front of it. You guys come back, and the creature,
This seems like a bad idea.
the
Chat
creature,
thinks I'm gonna die for this.
the creature begins sort of like kind of going like, "Oh, you came back!
Yeah, we told
No.
you we would.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Now, Listen, as I was trying to tell you before. All right, Gwildor.
Yeah, buddy.
You walk into the other circle, and the devil goes, no! And suddenly there is a massive flaring of light that swirls around the two circles. And Gwildor, you feel your soul being ripped out of your body. Gwildor, make a fort save.
All right.
God.
That's gonna be a 3. So 922.
Gwildor, that is a critical failure.
Oh no!
All right.
You are doomed.
Point.
You are doomed for dead.
Oh,
So you get a hero
Only-
point
if
only
for
I
the
would've taken
regular
death ward.
failure?
You can take a hero point and turn it into a regular failure.
Yeah.
what's regular failure?
Doomed
We'll
3.
find out. All right.
But not dead.
Die. I'm instantly dead.
All right.
Oh man!
The energy sucks through you, and as the two circles now have enough energy, the pit fiend, at the last of his energy, has it drained out of him, and he collapses into a pile of crimson dust. As the second of the two pit fiends that have been imprisoned here for 3,000 years finally disintegrates, and as Gwildor sort of drops to his knees like the Hulk after he snapped the Infinity Gauntlet, you guys hear a massive grinding sound from the other room as the stone model slowly uncorks, and then the dam around you begins to thunder with tremendous energy as you hear thousands and thousands and thousands of tons of water begin rushing through the dam's release systems, as on the outside surface of the dam, the 5 massive stone skulls begin descending downward, releasing the flood water that was going to overtop and completely destroy the dam. Now, it is still going to be a flood of epic proportions, but it will be controlled as the reservoir begins to let out the critical mass of water.
That was pretty heroic there, Gwildor. That was pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty
Now we just have to
BA.
find a way to make this thing work, next time.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do that.
Oh, and yes,
Because
and
I can't do this.
so Gwildor, as you experience this, you being a master of the arcane,
Yeah.
theorize that 3,000 years ago, when they built this place, they captured 2 upper echelon devils and put
Yeah.
them here as batteries. And they
Oh,
have
yeah.
been here for 3,000 years, just getting their life force sucked out. And it appears that one held out longer than the other, and one wasn't enough to trigger the dam, but 2 was. So
One in a Gwildor.
one in a Gwildor. Yes. Now
Close enough.
now for a level 19 pit fiend, it's just like a pinprick. But for a level 10 character, it's doom for instant death on a critical fail.
That's
But,
right.
Ouch.
But good thing I am heroic as all get out and only failed.
That is true. As much as there seems to be some sort of evil, malevolent force from the greater beyond that is seeking your death, you feel something, a sense of community, a sense of belonging. It's as if the free people of Varesia, the noble and hardworking people of Sandpoint and Magnamar, they are with you, standing with you, driving you on to be a true and greater hero.
Oh, I can feel it.
All right, so the knights have freed the dam, or released the dam, and the energy is, or the water is now flowing down into the Skull River at a monumental rate, but at a controlled rate. And the great pressure that has been built on the dam begins to release. So, with that being done, it doesn't matter too much, but everybody gain a resolve point, obviously.
Hey.
Progress.
And from your current point of view, you seem to have saved Turtleback Ferry and all the areas below it. So,
Team.
what would you guys like to do?
I want to go grab all the gold in that one room.
I already
And then
grabbed
we-
it, so we're good there.
Okay, good. Then we can head back.
Well, do we want to go to the left over here?
Well, I don't think Doom 3 Gwildor should be going
That's a good
anywhere
point.
except
That's
for
a good
to the
point.
bed.
Now, Gwildor,
Yeah,
this was a Gwildor,
it's
Gwildor,
fine.
this was a powerful Doom 3, and this
Yeah.
may be with you for some time.
That's
Oh.
fair. Yeah,
That's
it literally
rough.
was trying to drain my soul, and it
Yeah.
came.
And by the way, for people who may not
Close.
be as familiar with Pathfinder 2 condition, if you are normally you die at dying 4 in Pathfinder 2. So if you go unconscious, you become dying 1, and then you might get worse and worse. If you are doomed 3, you add 3 to whatever your dying value is. So if Gwildor drops unconscious, he will immediately die.
Yes.
Can we go take a look at the scorpion thing and see if there's anything on that guy's body?
Yeah, absolutely.
Lots of skulls.
Yeah, besides the skulls.
Well, it's
Yeah.
a construct, so it might have some good precious metals on it or something, right?
Something.
All right. Well, we don't need to necessarily move everybody around, but
Nope. Yep. Just a quick.
Let us
review.
know.
yeah. So you head back to the construct of the thing of the skull ripper, and it is laying in pieces of shattered sort of metallic bone and weird bits of oozing ichor that sort of empowered it, that were sort of stuck inside of it. So what would you like to do, Asius?
I'll set my maul down and use my hands. Well, first I'll take a look. I don't want this thing exploding on me. Do I sense any traps if I touch this thing?
You do not. No.
Okay. I'm going to kind of dig into this, see if there's anything inside the inner workings of this. Use my clan dagger to pry some stuff off.
Any
Yeah. So you start breaking open and digging through the creature's sort of carapace, and inside are a bunch of weird, sort of pseudo magical, sort of magitech, magipunk, weird mechanical operations. This creature is obviously a very complex magical construct. And then in the center, you see what appears to be some sort of power stone kind of in the middle, harnessed by a bunch of sort of black sticky wires that seem to be connecting the inside of the creature, which is mostly hollow, and it seems to thrum with some power.
It's an
Wilder,
infinity
you want to take a
stone.
look at this?
You're muted, Tim.
Muted Gwildor.
I would love to take a look at that.
All right, Gwildor, I assume you have detect magic or something similar to the type.
I do have detect magic.
All right, so this is magical, Gwildor. So if you want to make an Arcana check,
Yes.
oh, nice.
Hey.
Gwildor, this is an Aeon stone.
Oh, yeah.
A pink rhomboid Aeon stone, which is a level 12 item. And when you invest this, it gives you 15 temporary hit points. And they refresh at the beginning of every daily refresh. And it lets you cast Stabilize as a divine innate spell.
Nice.
But
Only we had that before.
But apparently that sort of divine, that sort of life energy was sort of what was empowering this creature and this beast. So this kind of powerful magical item was serving as this creature's sort of battery. But it is a level 12 Aeon stone, a pink rhomboid, worth 1,900 gold.
Nice.
All right, we'll cut it free, and you guys got invested probably a different time when we get back. But we'll take it with us for now.
All right, that sounds good. All right, anything else that you guys wish to do before you leave the dam and head back to Turtleback Ferry?
Do we
got
see
all the
anything else
loot.
around?
Besides this door, you mean?
Well,
Oh,
there's the
yeah.
door, but
There
Do
is
we
still
see
a door to
anything
the
else?
left.
right.
No, I mean, in the control room, it's pretty sparse. In the main room, there's sort of scraps of bone and filth and rips and rags all over the place because Graazul kind of dwelled and laired there. So, I would say, Escanor, that it looks like Graazul avoided the eastern chamber that you just went into, but it does look,
Shocker.
but it does look like Graazul may have used the western chamber.
Do we
Yeah,
want to
let's go in there. I don't
All
know
right.
about you, Tim or Gwildor. If you
let's
wanna...
check it out.
All right, let's go through
I'll
this.
Now to
spend
be-
resolve to take a breather.
Okay, recover all of your stamina then.
I'll investigate the door to make sure there's no
Traps.
Yep.
traps.
There is no traps.
Okay.
All right.
And
I'll
yes,
raise my shield, and then when everyone's ready, I will open it.
great. And then yes, Atomic Oboe, we are waiting on a Wheel of Destiny spin. All right, spin it. Open it. All right.
Spin it or
Inside.
open it. There's two different things.
What is going on?
I meant not spin it, but I meant slam it.
Slam
Slam it open. All right. Well, I
Yeah.
slam that door open then.
All right. Inside is a narrow chamber, fairly empty, save for a 20-foot wide pool of water.
They like to have water in this place.
However, as you look at it now, it actually is like starting like a big drain, and it's getting sucked down. There
Because
seems
we
to
let
be
the water out.
Water
Yep.
slide.
actually with tremendous force. So there seems to be some sort of there seems to be some sort of drain or something that's getting pulled in, and you're able to just see some loot get sucked down the drain and get pulled out as
Dive in after it.
Graazul did keep some treasure in the pool, but such is the force of the suction, it gets sucked away.
I
Sorry,
wonder if
guys.
that troll that had jumped over the bridge is clogging up any of those holes.
All right.
All right. Well, there's nothing else in there. I think we can start heading back.
All right. So we are going to start heading back for Turtleback Ferry, but as we do so, we are going to spin the Wheel of Destiny and
You wanna
see
take a
if we
break?
have anything as we go into our break.
Okay.
All right, great. Better not fail.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay. So did you have a question for the night?
All right, I will pose a question before the knights about their thoughts on the current adventure or each other.
Okay.
All right, so here is my question to you all. And again, this is kind of a conversation. I'd like to hear from each of you. The chat would like to hear from each of you. You have just accomplished a mighty goal, but the dark forces that seem to be moving against you suggest something that is far more malevolent. What started off as just a seemingly random goblin attack, a wayward Asamar woman that turned into a strange murderous cult, all seemed fairly disconnected. And yet this thread of the Sihedron rune, and now Xanasha, now Lucretia, all servants of something greater, a being known as a Runelord. And a name has crept forward several times, Karzug. They speak of a ritual of the carvings, the scars, which are sending souls to free this powerful wizard. And ancient histories speak of these creatures as, or these wizards as big godlike beings of immense and immeasurable powers. But Gwildor, you sort of are weighed down with this thought. You guys are very powerful. But is this what you signed up for? Do you believe that you have what it takes to go up against something like this that's this powerful? And more importantly, like, do you even want to? Like, is this something that this isn't just like, oh, we're killing dragons, we're killing giants. I mean, this is like end of the world type stuff.
Listen.
Oh, and by the way, sorry, Tim. Because I don't want to bias the chat, all right, I'm going to do 2 polls. I am going to do Azius, Escanor, and Burl as 1 poll. So if you guys succeed there, they are gain resolve. If they fail, they are doom 1. And then we will do Tim as a separate poll.
So they could just
more
kill
big
him if they want.
ramifications. Well, either way, they could just
They could just kill him,
wanted to.
but I'm just saying, so that way that you guys are in. So I will go to Tim last.
Okay.
All right. So, Azius, how do you feel about these revelations?
Well, I don't like hearing that there's a
Well, and
greater
also,
evil out there.
I'm sorry. This is like a conversation between you guys. Like you guys are like going back and forth. It's not just your thoughts. It's like a
Yes. This is our characters talking, right?
Yep. That's
Yes.
exactly.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So Azius, he doesn't like the idea that there's a greater evil out there coming down and wreaking havoc. But I was just here for some gold, and I've earned that, and definitely wanted to kill some giants. I've done that. The only thing left, I think, for me is to maybe go check on the Rusty Dragon and open up, my forge. So my ale forge. So, I mean, I don't know what you guys want to do, but I feel pretty satisfied. But I don't know how much this Karzug gonna mess with us. If he comes knocking my way, I'll put him in his place. But I'd like to get back to drinking, relaxing.
You think the Iron Dragon's going to be around if Karzug gets released? If it is under my deity and my honor and my just that I cannot stand for having this. The path for me is quite clear. I will continue on. I will forge on, and in the name of Ayamede.
You've been a great friend and a great comrade, and I will follow you. But let's think wisely here. This is
There's no thought process here. It is you cannot go back to the Iron Dragon if the Iron Dragon does not exist. You cannot open your forge if the world does not exist. Who will you serve? What will you drink if there will be no world left over? The path is clear, my
drink
friend.
this alcohol that I have right here.
Yeah,
And then once that is gone, what were you to do?
Let me tell you. You know, I'm
This
169
human makes sense.
169 years old. You know, I ride a 20-foot badger and I cast magical spells out of my hands. It's gonna be all right. Like we'll be fine. Let's just head on back. We'll live to see another day. It's gonna be all right. Don't worry.
Listen,
We've come so far. We cannot stop here.
this is quite literally the longest day any of us are ever had.
That is true.
I am
Yes.
drained of my resources. We all are. We have all been through the worst pains that we could experience. Some otherworldly force has started assaulting our body, minds, and souls, in addition to the soul sucking that just tried to happen for me. I knew what would happen when I stepped in that circle. It had already killed one pit fiend. I knew the second I saw it what needed to be done. But who else is going to do it? There's only us.
Absolutely.
Turtleback Ferry, who else is even paying attention to Graazul? We have to stop it. I was born to stop it. I spent so many years in Magnamar just being a detective. And now I've finally found that while the law may not be necessary, there are very few points of good out here, and I intend to be one.
And I will be right by your side, Gwildor, and we shall fight and defeat this evil.
I don't know about this human, but this dwarf, he speaks good. I'll follow you, Gwildor. You seem to be on the right path.
All right, everybody, vote for Azius, Burl, and Escanor. Did they find their purpose? Did they find their conviction? I'm seeing some votes that yes, but Azius should be doomed.
So typical, my fans.
I'll
The love-hate relationship.
All right, we're getting some votes in. Looks like it's pretty overwhelmingly that you all have found your purpose and gained a resolve.
Lovely. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
All right, but we do need. So it was 83% that said that they found their resolve. All right. So did Gwildor?
Yeah. So Tim, when you die, can you come back as a cleric?
I just took the heal feats, man. I got the spells.
I'm gonna have to haunt the nights.
Ooh, how did you die?
The chat voted me dead.
All right. So the options are Gwildor pushes on, dead.
Excellent.
Epic conclusion.
Oh, I want to vote for dead, but
Oh,
Savage.
oh man.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Matt's
I
just
never vote on those.
Matt's just looking for his cleric. That's all.
Yeah, right.
All right. So here comes the
Oh
poll.
no, it's 50-50. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
get to
okay.
watch it because I close it out. I just move it on.
You don't want to. You don't want
I
to
don't
see
get
it.
to-
Well, I don't vote,
once you
so I
do-
just
yeah,
get rid of it.
Yeah,
All right.
if you don't vote and you just close it out, it doesn't give us the option to see what it is.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
I just have to wait.
It
So-
is very close.
Oh, really? Is that close? I think Gwildor's
I thought-
speech was great.
I thought it did a great job.
I think people just want to see blood, man.
I think. Well,
been
that's
a while.
probably true too.
Well, they know if you're
Now-
doomed,
now
we're
the
gonna
funny-
all be doomed.
The funny thing is, this is the Wheel of Destiny. This wasn't.
Oh.
This
Yeah, it's
wasn't.
not even the wheel of pain.
Oh no.
All right, we have a little bit over half of the chat. So once I see that half of the chat is voted, I start a timer. You guys have 30 more seconds.
Tim's so
Girl, I
alive.
need
Cut
an
it off.
empathic plea on the chat. Real
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim, they're listening to you, buddy. You can.
No, Tim.
My life is on the line. Come on. What do you guys think is going to happen if I die today?
They're blame.
The rest of the knights are going to die tomorrow.
They're saying that.
right?
They're saying that Ben's making fake accounts.
What do you mean?
Not even the
spam
power
all
we
over
have.
the
Ben.
All right.
All right.
10 seconds.
All right, we're looking good. Hopefully.
Tim,
Nobody-
Tim, how do you feel knowing your life is teetering in the balance of a pole right now?
You know, I've made worse decisions.
All right, the
in my
decision.
life, so.
All right, the decision has been reached. The poll has been ended.
Oh,
It was close, but the chat has decided to spare Gwildor's life.
All right.
At like a
There we go.
60-40 split. So,
Yeah.
all right.
40%
So,
of you guys are assholes.
so Gwildor, you are able to derive from your resolve. You push out the lingering darkness that still resides within your soul, the sort of resonant evil that was still lingering there, that claimed to take you over completely. And if we can't doom or kill Azius at least needs a hangnail or something. I agree.
Azius was just gonna leave and drink, man. What the hell?
GM Fiat. All right. GM Fiat. Azius, you're doomed one.
Oh.
Is this one of those special dooms like Gwildor's?
Yeah, special doom like Gwildor.
Oh, okay.
So
This is
special.
a cowardly, I'm gonna run doom.
Yes. All right. So the group is going to head back to Turtleback Ferry, and we are going to still come back. We're going to play till about 11, but we are going to head back to Turtleback Ferry, and we are going to sort of see what the knights get into back at Turtleback Ferry, and we'll kind of pick it up from there. It is about 10:10, so we are going to be back here at 10:20. And we look forward to seeing you guys there. I am going to make sure that there is a clock so that we can do that. And
Glad you can join us, Tim. That's all I gotta say. Thank you. Thank
Me
you.
too.
I for one am glad that Tim's not dead.
I don't know about you guys, but I am
Hey.
doomed 1.
I wonder why.
I mean, I know Tim's doomed 3, but
Yes, you are.
all right,
I feel so sorry for you.
all right. So we are going to take a quick break, and we will be back in about 10 minutes, and we will be in Turtleback Ferry, and we'll see what's going on from then. All right, everybody.
Oh, that's a good one. Someone could hear. Destiny is constantly dry.
All right. Welcome back to our post break. So the knights have returned to Turtleback Ferry after returning from the Stone Crossing Dam. Now, it's been a couple of days since they were here when the Great Flood happened and the Black Maga came, and there was a whole lot of rigmarole about that. And just as a reminder, this is the sort of Hook Mountain region, and they are right now smack dab in the middle of it at Turtleback Ferry. And we just came from the Skulls Crossing, which was holding back the waters of the Storville Deep, which is further up the river from Fort Rannoch, where they had originally taken on the ogres of the Kreeg Clan. And the Kreeg Clan are mostly known to reside within their clan hold somewhere deep up in the Hook Mountain, a massive granite edifice that towers above the region, above the Kreeg Wood. The Kreeg Wood, by the way, is where you guys went and found those hillbilly ogres. So,
Gotcha.
All right. Azius has been awarded a hero point. All right. Well done, Azius. However, as you return, you begin to notice that the driving and torrential rain that had previously been driving here now seems to have been replaced with snow. It appears that the season has finally gone into full winter, and the unnatural weather has sort of taken a turn now from driving rain to snow. It almost seems as if once the dam was released, the rains kind of stopped. And you make your way back to Turtleback Ferry. Now, there was some panic in the town when they originally saw the water coming back down the river, but they quickly realized that this was a controlled flow that, although rare, has happened several times in the last, century or so that the town has been here. And the town is sort of designed to sort of handle floods of that nature. That being said, most of the docks that you can actually see here on this map are actually currently still fairly damaged because, the previous release of water, and of course the Black Maga, which pretty much completely destroyed the sort of town hall and church of Erastil here down on the edge of the point of the town. So as you come into town, you are greeted with cheers and huzzas as the people of the town sort of clap and applaud, and everyone is extremely very happy that you're here, and more importantly, the mayor of the town, Malin Shreed, makes his way up to you, his hands clasped before him, his holy symbol of Erastil looking pretty worn, as if from constant rubbing and squeezing. Oh, Knights of Last Call, you've done it again. First, the Black Maga, Fort Rannoch, and now the Stone Crossing Dam. You must tell me everything. What happened? What is going on?
We have opened the floodgates to allow most of the water to come out. I should say Gwildor has opened the floodgates, gave up a lot of himself in order to do so, in order to make sure that it will not overflow and destroy this whole area.
But Gwildor, why? That dam has run for hundreds of years. My great-great-grandfather, who founded this town, did so because of the dam. Are you saying our protection is spent?
Yeah, about that.
Lots of
We're gonna need to
spooky
figure something else
things.
out, because I don't think any of you know how that dam worked.
No. There were, of course, attempts made, but we were always turned back by the den of ferocious trolls that, guarded and lived amongst the dam.
Yeah, the trolls are no longer, but the dam is still.
Wait, are you saying that the Skulltaker Trolls have been defeated?
Oh, every last one.
Yeah,
we done took their skulls.
Whatever. That was the easy part.
Yeah, but then there was this whole demon thing.
Yeah, turns out your ancestors ages ago when they built this place, found a way to bind two very powerful demons and use their literal life essence to support your dam.
My great-grandfather was a fisherman.
Yeah, well, whoever built that dam wasn't.
He had a night job.
I think the giants built it.
Yeah, it would have been ancient times. They would have captured them and built
whoever built that dam.
Well,
they use some magic.
I mean, the legend in town says that the dam was built by ancient Thassilon, by the Runelords themselves.
Well, they were definitely more of a.
What do you know about these Runelords?
What do I know about the Runelords? Well, nothing really. I mean, everyone in this part of the world hears tell the story, and of course, every 5 or 10 years, someone will find some old bit of statue or maybe remnant of that ancient empire. In fact, far down to the south, where a lot of our trade goes, Magnamar, the city of monuments, well, that was once a great and huge edifice, a massive bridge made for a city of giants, all part of that ancient realm of Thassilon. But now that has been gone some several thousand years, ever since the Earthfall. The Runelords abandoned their people and were never seen again. When I was a child, everyone would tell, the old stories about how maybe, one of the Runelords will come and get you, but they're considered little more than wives' tales.
I wouldn't go as far as wives' tales anymore. I mean, what we saw in there is pretty ancient and has some truth behind it.
Well, if we do our jobs, they will remain wives' tales.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely.
A voice seems to sort of intrude on your conversation as a familiar face shows up and walks up from the opposite direction that you entered the town. It is Jakadros Sovark, the second in command, now seemingly in command, of the once determined and mighty Order of Black Arrows, now reduced to just a handful of members. The grizzled Jakadros eyes you up and down once, and he says, "I'm afraid it's much worse than we thought. Much, much worse."
What do you mean by that?
I heard from some of the folks in town about the dam opening. That's good. That's good. A victory for today, a victory well earned and well needed. I just got back into town a little bit ago. I found that Caven, you remember Caven?
Oh yeah.
He turns out he skipped town after I left, heading north.
North of the fort?
Yes.
Interesting.
Isn't that like into the giant lands?
Yes.
Oh.
Why do you do that?
Okay.
That sounds like a bonehead move.
Because that young piece of garbage betrayed us.
Whippersnapper.
Yeah, he was the one feeding them intel.
I journeyed west of the town into the Shimmer Glens. You see, there were only a few of us that knew this. But our Commander Bident, his name, Bident,
Oh.
his name was Lamatar. He had a secret lover, a beautiful nymph, a fey creature of unearthly beauty. She lived in the Shimmer Glens, a mystical, fey-influenced realm to the west side of Claybottom Lake. And once a month, Commander Bident would go on a walkabout around Claybottom Lake and back up to the Fort Rannoch, ostensibly to be on patrol, but I knew that it was secretly so that he could tryst with his lover.
Hell yeah.
Well, there were more than one, but there was one other man that knew that. And that was Caven, Caven Windstrike.
He's moving in on a girl?
No.
He looks at you, he goes, "No, you silly gnome." Did you understand?
I cast a fireball right on his face.
Oh my god.
Do you cast a fireball?
No, I do.
Okay.
No.
He looks at you, he goes, "This is not just some ordinary attack. This is all linked together. You see, that Caven, you showed me that when you talked to me about that mark, that tattoo, that scar. Caven had the same thing on his neck. I journeyed into the Shimmer Glens to try to find my lost commander, and what I discovered there is horrifying. I found his lover, or I should say, what was left of her.
Dang.
She had been torn apart to pieces, rendered into little more than a hateful and spectral ghost. She would have consumed me, but I was able to convince her that I was a friend of Biden's. She sobbingly told me what has happened. She has been cursed to unlife. They were ambushed. Caven told them exactly when to strike. When the fortress was down, when we were out on patrol, so that the Kreeg ogres could take it out and kill the Order of the Black Arrows and destroy our commander. But what's worse, they didn't kill him and leave his body there. She told me, horrifying. I should have known better. The proprietress of the Paradise, the barge that sank, this Lucretia woman, the fiery redhead that enthralled so many of Turtleback Ferry's people with promises of gambling and money and women and drugs. Yes, she was there. She helped kill my commander.
Oh, so she ain't dead.
No, she is not
She
dead.
ain't human either.
No.
Can't trust redheads.
But she was aided by a giant, and not some inbred mongrel ogre, but a true giant. A death knight, a shadow warrior who wielded the power of both Maul and necromancy. According to the ghost, it animated and corrupted the commander, and together they returned to their fortress. You see, I couldn't understand why, but it appears that the attack on Fort Rannoch wasn't just some random act of ogre violence. They were taking out the only thing that could have possibly given them pause or concern, so that they could continue their work inside Hook Mountain undisturbed.
So there's a fort up there too?
Not just a fort, but the actual clan hold of the Kreeg Clan ogres.
Oh boy.
But they are no longer just the Kreeg Clan ogres. They have been taken over by this giant. According to her, his name is Barl.
Excuse me.
Someone's trying to give you a bad name.
Barl Breakbones. And he is arming giants for war.
Okay.
Yikes.
The forges that we first when we first detected the signs of smoke rising from Hook Mountain, the forges of Hook Mountain are active again. This Barl Breakbones has the entire Kreeg clan forging weapons of war for an army, and not an army of ogres, but an army of giants.
That's fine. Well, look, two halves of us, one half of us hate giants anyway, and I'm
As if I
indifferent.
needed a reason to hunt.
Yeah, I
it's
do
fine.
hate giants. Where are they marching to war?
Are th-
Varesia.
Oh.
For the past untold centuries, the giants have been beaten back and held back to the upper levels of the Storville Plateau, driven from their ancestral lands by the might of human and elf and dwarf and gnome. Well, not so much gnome.
what? Mostly.
Your people are mostly tricksters and like the Fireball allies.
Mostly badgers.
You don't understand. Fort Rannoch was just a small fortress designed to hold back ogres. There is no force in Varesia that could hold back an army of giants. The clans have been fractured for centuries. Dozens and dozens of stone giant and hill giant clans, even the frost giants. But apparently they have all been gathered under some leader. And together, when they are strong enough, they are going to march down off of the Storville Plateau, down through Turtleback Ferry, through the Storville Stairs, and they are going to wipe out Magnamar, Sandpoint, Corvosa, wiped clean by the wrath of a giant army that none could stand against. And these aren't going to be rabble giants armed with clubs and crude hides, but steel, iron, weapons of potency and striking. These giants have more magical backing than I have ever seen any giant ever wield. This Barl is no brute. He is a cunning warrior. The ghost of Marania, the nymph that was the lover of bident, said that she had never seen that kind of power before, that kind of malicious intelligence in a giant. I do not know what we can do.
None we can do. I'm going to retire, so I'll see you guys later.
And now what about your heroics up in the dam, Burl? When something was on the line.
Yeah, they can put the doomed one right on real quick, man.
The giants have never stood against the Knights of Last Call before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
Get a good
been
night's
fighting
sleep.
giants this whole time. Yeah. Oh, look, how many big giant creatures did we take down without having a night's sleep? And we fought so many in a row. Look,
Those are
all we need is one good night's sleep, a good hearty breakfast.
They
and
weren't
we'll be
armored.
back at it.
They
Those
didn't
were
have real weaponry.
those were just ogres and trolls. I'm not saying, look, I fought ogres my whole life, but look at me. I'm just a one-eyed old man. These are true giant kin led by malicious intent. Some evil force is driving the giants of Varisia to unite,
We'll
to
just have
gather
stop
their
the evil force.
Yeah,
How?
use both your eyes and see. We're level 10 now. We can take out anything.
Well, it sounds like we need to go take out the head of that operation. By the time
Absolutely.
I'm done with these giants, they'll be calling me Gwildor Skulltaker.
Brave words from you, Gwildor. And had I not seen you in action, I would doubt the potency of what you have said. But the Kreeg Clan alone is very difficult. But if this is true, and this Lucretia, this evil sorceress woman, has rejoined the strength with Barl Breakbones, this stone giant Shadow Knight, along at their fortress of power, how could you hope to prevel against that?
Oh, now it's the fortress of power. Okay.
Well, I mean,
And
it's,
we just learned exactly what kind of giant he is, which is nice.
Do you think there's any way to infiltrate this power tower?
Power tower.
I have never been up to the clan hold of the Hook Mountain. It is a treacherous climb, even in the best of conditions, and now winter is upon us. It is said that the massif is unassailable, even in the best of conditions, let alone in the growing dark of winter. The days will be short, the air will be cold, and the storms that come down off of the Hook are legendary. And there is a foulness in the air still, the magic of evil.
It's just Azius. It's just Azius. Don't
I haven't
worry.
showered in a while.
Malin Shreed, the mayor of the town's look of extreme has just turned to just utter horror as he's just like,
He was so happy a minute ago.
what is it what has caused it to be such dark times? Why is it our lot to bear such unfortunate evils? We are just a small group of villagers and trappers living on the edge of the world. What have we done to deserve this? Okay, I go kill myself.
I don't think it's anything you've done.
We only have to deal with what we're able to bear.
He turns to the Malin Shreed towards to you, Escanor. Where's your goddess now? Where is the...
She will be with us as we tend and fight this evil and drive it back and save you all.
Malin kind of looks at you expectantly. Wait, are you saying that you are going to head to Hook Mountain?
Where there's evil afoot, we must go and abolish it. Absolutely is my duty to attempt to rid this world of all evil and bring upon the justice.
Jackadro
Heavier than a mountain, death, lighter than a feather.
F's in the chat. Jackadros lets out a low whistle. That is a suicide mission.
Do you have a better idea?
No.
What I thought.
Better
There
go
is-
out swinging then.
I
The only thing I could think of to stop this giant invasion is to try to cut off the head.
I was like, something drew them in. So if we could stop the thing that is organizing them and drawing them in, it might be able to cause a dispersion, them to either disperse or turn on each other and hopefully cause some confusion amongst themselves.
Jakadros is sort of nodding along. Yes, the Kreeg Clan ogres have always been dangerous, but never a threat because they didn't have that sort of focus and power and leadership. Whatever is happening to them, it's happening because of this Barl Breakbones. It's happening because of this Lucretia.
Mm-hmm. Those are the
Well,
two
we dealt with her
heads we
sister.
need to
We'll
take.
deal with her as well.
But I'll be warned,
Her sister.
They are
Rest will
gonna-
fall.
they are going to know a lot about you because if I am right, Caven has left to go join them.
It's a good thing we didn't tell them all our secrets.
Well, he did
He
eventually.
knew us when we were level 9.
Oh, okay.
Different people now.
He did
Yeah,
he did adventure with you guys for a little bit. So, they
He
are.
was a distraction. He didn't see what happened in the, in the fort and everything like that. He doesn't know what truly went down.
Malin shakes his head. He goes, to think, I had dinner with that woman several times. To think that she just infiltrated our little community so easily. I mean,
What a snake.
at least half of the people in town have that damn tattoo on them.
I'd keep an eye on those that have the tattoo very closely.
Why? What? Is there a problem?
No, it's just a fad. It's like, in my time, years ago, everyone was getting the tramp stamp. It's just it's a different thing. It just,
The gnome
That's
tramp
right.
stamp.
The seven-pointed Sihedron stamp.
Malin points a finger at Burl's amulet that he wears, that of course is the Sihedron rune, and he says, "What exactly is that symbol?"
I found it somewhere. I don't know.
Well, it, I believe, represents the 7 Runelords.
Yes, an ancient artifact.
Oh,
we're proud.
What does it do? Says Malin Street, and Jakadros goes, "Yes, I would love to hear how you use it all the time."
How we atone to it and everything.
Oh man.
Well then, Jakadros says, "We have no choice. We must begin evacuating this city, and if the knights are willing to brave the hook and to take the battle directly to the giants before they can gather their strength, well then I can only wish you luck," he says as he extends his hand forward and grasp in an attempt to grasp your forearm. As he he locks up and he goes, "You have saved my life, and you have helped us regain our honor. But I ask you this, Asius Strongforge. Whatever has become of my commander, whatever horrible monstrosity they have somehow turned him into using their dark magics, if there is a way in your power, and I feel horrible even asking you this, but Commander Bident saved my life on more occasions than I can even give you account of. And more than that, he gave me a sense of purpose. He gave me my honor. The idea of him living his life as some sort of twisted undead puppet or plaything for some evil creature, I cannot stomach it. But I have neither the strength of arms nor the will to do what it is that you are going to seek out. The brave thing would be to join you and surmount Hook Mountain. But the courageous thing is to do what I must and what I can do and lead these people to safety as we will try to get south and get the word out about what is happening."
Yes, after a good night's sleep with bacon and eggs in the morning.
Oh, and sausages.
Malin,
I will try to save your friend.
if it is within your power to do so.
But if
You
you
gotta-
can't, I'm going to searing blast his ass, and his ass is going to be gone. He will be dead as shit.
Jakadros
Well,
looks to you and he goes, "If death brings a peaceful respite to his tortured soul, then that is an acceptable compromise."
This is what we'll do. We'll let him spin the wheel of pain on himself. We'll see what the hell happens to him.
Yeah.
He gets
160,
full health.
160 XP of reinforcement shows up and you guys get completely wiped. That's what happens.
But yes, we will try to save your friend. Any means possible, even in death.
Well, Let's not go that far.
No, his death.
His death,
Oh,
not
his
ours.
death.
Look,
Okay.
the knights will
All right.
prevail.
All
We'll
right.
cut off the heads of this
We are the
growing army
protagonists,
and let
after
the
all.
rest of it fall.
All right.
No giants shall survive our wrath.
Go, yes, as you travel south, warn the people and see if they can, amass an army of themselves.
Well, there
Let
are no
the heads of
armies.
state.
There are no. Well, Varesia is a land of. There is no king of Varesia. There is
Okay.
no. It's all just small towns, little city states, little protectorates.
All right,
So-
grab your torch and pitchforks, people. Let's go.
So, Malin and Jackadros are going to begin, sending out, messengers to the nearby towns of White Willow, Bitter Hollow, and the town is going to begin taking the road down south to Pendaka and heading further south down to try to both get some distance and to spread the word that something evil is coming. They hope that you will succeed, but as the townsfolk, prepare to evacuate, you can see that they don't like your chances.
And and while you're going, don't trust anyone with that tramp stamp.
That's like half the town.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust them. And they can come with you. I would save as many people as possible. But if they start giving you advice, I don't know if I'd listen to
No,
it.
we don't need to not trust them. The whole plot was she got that mark on as many people as possible so that when the dam fell, they would all be sacrificed appropriately to her. plan.
They were
It's not
marked
because they're all
souls.
sympathizers. They were just partying on her
But
boat. We're
they
like, this
got
is
the
dope.
stamp for sinning, right? Or being greedy.
Right. That's why.
It was just marking them.
Well, right. But she, because they were gambling and they were whoring and they were, being.
Not
Doesn't sound like the
because
most
they are
trustworthy
part of
people
her
to me.
plan.
No, it sounds like a blast. Can we hang out with some more of them?
Burl's like, give me one. Let's go.
Yeah.
He is the gambler.
all right.
He's got to get the
wearing it around
matching.
his neck.
He's got to get the
So-
matching tramp stamp then for it.
So the group will then have to re-journey up the Stone River, which they've done so many times, back to Fort Rannoch. But this time, instead of stopping at Fort Rannoch, they will have to proceed further and deeper into the treacherous mountains of the Storville Range as they make their way towards the Hook Mountain clanhold. Michael Gaffey, $10 to Gwildor for being a true hero.
Thank you.
That's
And for-
true.
Checks out.
And for remembering vital plot details. Well done, Tim.
Thank you.
That's true.
Like how the Sihedron ritual works and what
Right.
this whole plot was.
Why everyone who has it is an evil.
Yes.
I mean, they were sinners in my book.
Well, yeah, we all are at some point.
I guess
but
I am too. I indulge in the drink.
Yeah. So I mean, you just didn't do it enough to be deemed a worthy enough soul for the Rune Lord of Greece.
That's because she never got her hands on me yet.
Gwildor is awarded a hero point, and
Thank you.
the knights begin to take a rest, as it seems.
goodness.
As seems as if, but do not rush to rest just yet.
Oh boy.
For as the night begins to close,
Oh gosh.
after a very long journey, you find that sleep takes you quickly. Anonymous, tip $20 for Destiny.
Oh, the mall gets hero points now.
I know. It's an anonymous person's always tipping.
Thank you, Anonymous, and thank you, Michael Gaffey. As the knights find they quickly fall asleep, and they look forward to a restful night. However, as sleep begins to take them, dreams begin to invade your mind. First, they seem real, and you first think that you are awake, and then suddenly realize that you are being ripped apart. You can feel yourself being torn to pieces, and you see 3 dark, shadowy women above you, clawing at you, laughing and cackling maniacally. You will never beat us, knights. There is no strength left in men and dwarves, in gnomes or elves to defeat us. The power that is arising to the north will sweep upon you. Do not come here. We know your plans. You will find no rest so long as you proceed. Go back. Flee. Enjoy your lives while you can. They crackle madly, and you're unable to sort of escape, as in this dream world you are helpless and defenseless, and they torture and pull apart your body with long nails which rip and flay into you.
My AC is high enough; it doesn't affect me.
You have no armor class when you are
You
sleeping.
don't sleep in your armor either.
Now, Gwildor, you are an arcane master of epic proportions.
Yeah. Man.
So you have some strength of mind to make an Arcana check.
All right. How fucked am I?
Maybe, maybe not. 31's not bad.
31's okay.
All right, Tim, you realize, although you can't actually do anything about it, you are currently being affected by a nightmare spell.
Oh, motherfucker.
Nightmare spell.
That's all I have
Power
for
and
that.
toughness equals the number of swamps I have.
No, it's
Jeez.
the only nightmare I have is about the Wheel of Pain. This is nothing.
All right, and the knights, continue their fitful, fruitless night of sleep as they are tormented by visions of cackling women, and then sort of as again, very much out of Lord of the Rings, as you see in the darkness and the shadow, and then you see burning in the background in the darkness. Escanor, it looks just like that holy vision that originally sent you on your way, as you see sort of a vast plateau, and you can see lined up at the edge of it, not hundreds, but thousands and thousands of giants, true giants, all wearing full plate, equipped with gleaming magical weapons. And they all sort of raise their hammers above their head, and you see burning in the sky a flaming, crackling, 7-pointed Sihedron rune. And that is where we will end today's session.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're sleeping with a nightmare spell. Does that do anything to us? We find out.
Oh yes, you'll find out next time. But the
Well,
most important part will be you will not get a good night's sleep. You will not get all your resolve back. You might even be fatigued.
Oh my god.
So come breakfast time, Burrow says, "Look, fellas, we should probably let's just retire. Let's go to the Bahamas. I'm making a diplomacy check.
I got the Bahamas in Galarian.
There we go. 39. I convince everyone to retire into the tropics, and we just don't deal with this anymore. We're done.
Listen, we could you guys could always tap out. You could just always tap out. That is always an option.
Now when
Not
there's
according to
giants.
my deity. I will press on and we'll fight this.
All right,
we
so
survived episode 31.
you guys survived episode 30. So
I'm just
the
glad
knights.
Tim didn't die.
Okay, so
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
But the knights are in bad shape. Because of the nightmare spell, they will be able to recover very limited amount of their resources and resolve points. Furthermore, the doom condition, which Gwildor bears, has not recovered, and he is still doomed 3. Should Gwildor go unconscious even once, he will be dead.
Oh, so it does cause doom?
And
No,
Azius,
he had Doom from when he was.
I know, but does the nightmare spell cause doom?
it does
he's
not.
Doom
Oh,
3.
okay.
But I'm saying it's preventing him from recovering from the doomed.
Oh.
Same with Azius, who is also doomed 1. So this means that Azius is just 1 crit and 1 round away from death as well. But it also means that your resolve points are going to be very limited as well. And you're going to have a hard time getting back your spells and your stamina as you guys try to recover. The challenge will be on you. Now, of course, remember, you can use hero points to recover, to act as a pseudo resolve point, but that is a rough use of a hero point, and I don't really recommend it. But the knights are going to have a very tough, series of encounters ahead of them, made all the more tough by the Wheel of Pain and the likes of that.
Don't donate to Derek's fund anymore.
Now, I
Stop
have-
giving him extra
Wheel of
cash.
Destiny
Right.
screwed us over
Now,
too. Remember that.
As a reminder, I have two villain points, which will be banked for next session. There wasn't another fight, and I wasn't going to use one in town, but I will start next session with 3. So there's going to be a lot of villain points being rolled as these knights try to make their way up to the Hook Mountain, then get to the Hook Mountain clan hold, fight their way through an army of ogre and giants, and confront Barl Breakbones, the Shadow Knight of the Runelords, and try to defeat him to end the giant presence in this region forever. In other words, I think that's already an extreme encounter. In fact, I know it's an extreme encounter. So we'll see what happens once we add all this nonsense to it. So I wanna thank everybody for coming. I want to thank everybody for participating. I want to thank everybody who voted. I want to thank everybody who super chat. I want to thank everybody who tipped. I want to thank everybody who subscribed. And of course, welcome to the Knights of Last Call. So if you enjoy this, you enjoy this group, you enjoy this energy, remember we have a lot of other videos where we talk about role-playing games, where we talk about Pathfinder 2, and we do this 24/7 in our newly revamped Discord, which is available through our Patreon. $3 a month will get you in. It's a low price. We do have higher tiers, which get you access to additional content. But, if you're just interested in checking it out, why don't you come in at like the $3 or $5 level, give it a look for a month, and then decide if you want to upgrade. But we'd love to have you, and we'd love to talk to you and sort of, understand your feel, especially if you like the way that, we play our games and we kind of have fun with it. So.
And a big thank you for not killing Guldor.
Yeah,
Yes.
big thank you for not.
I appreciate that.
Big thank you for not killing Guldor. So, again, I want to thank everybody for participating. Knights, do you have any final thoughts as we sort of close it out here?
I just greatly appreciate it, and definitely going to need you guys in the future here too. It sounds like it's going to get only tougher from here, so it'll be an adventure.
All right.
I'm
Well,
just excited to actually fight a real giant. I've thought about that since I've been playing D&D, like giants and dragons. Like that's kind of what my thing is. And then I'm fighting ogres and trolls. I know, like when I first started playing a long time ago, you had showed me a giant, and you're like, this thing had so much HP. I couldn't even imagine like fighting that. So it's actually gonna be kind of cool to actually do whatever that is and fight.
Be careful what you wish for.
I know.
right.
But I'm excited. So thank you guys.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, Rise of the Runelord is good for one thing. If it's good for one thing, it's good for fighting giants, and you get to do that a lot. And of course, remember, Azius and Guldor both have vengeful hatred, so they do definitely do a lot of extra damage against those giants. So, all right. Well, I am going to say thanks so much. I want to say thanks to our chat, our moderators. Thanks to Mr. Aaron Smith for being our producer. This show was produced by Aaron Smith. Thank you for watching Idea Stream. And I want to thank the Knights, of course, for kicking ass and taking names. And thank you again to the chat and for everyone who supported us and continues to support us. And we'll see you next time on Knights of Last Call.